QFinancial.ie. Got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrolment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
Q Financial, QFinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
Every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
Yeah, very good afternoon, and you're welcome to Tuam Stadium for the intermediate football final replay of 2024. There could be no separating St Michael's and Caltra last weekend, and they must do it all over again here, this time under a different referee as well, Richard McNicholas, the man in charge, out in the middle of the field. So we're looking forward to what should be a great replay here. There's a couple of changes and we'll go through them in a moment, but I'm delighted to be joined on co-commentary by Alan Kane. Alan, if we get as good as excitement as half even of what got the last day, this could prove to be a real humdinger here.
Yeah, Tommy, intermediate final, it's a big day for both clubs, and listening in from Molly and Jim at the last day, it was a real humdinger, especially in the second half. And yeah, look, at Caltra seem to have a few changes there, and Michaels are going as much as selected. We'll go through, as you said, in a few minutes. But yeah, look, the conditions are perfect here in Tuam at the moment, and look at it's ideal conditions. A small little breeze into the town goal, and yeah, both teams are getting warming up. But yeah, proven to be a real humdinger here, hopefully later on in this game.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it immensely, it has to be said. We'll start with the Caltra team down to our right hand side. There are a number of changes on the Caltra team. Into the side come number 20 Owen Naughton, number 22 Sean Kane, and number 23 Robbie Green. And not playing, of course, the injured Darren McCabe, Craig Naughton at 10 and 15 Caelan Murray. So the Caltra team then should look something like this: Oran Lockery in one, Tommy Morrissey in the Murray, and Ryan Henley Ryan in the full back line. The half back line of Mark Kelly, Luke Burke and Mikey Mulryan for the moment. Ona Kelly and Robert Kelly in midfield. The half forward line of number 23 Robbie Green, Sean Kane and Oisin Naughton in there as well. So, and Alan Naughton in the full forward line alongside Shane Lockery. Caelan Murray, of course, doesn't play, and Sean Kane replaces him. St Michael's then have one change on their starting 15 for the replay. We'll give you a little bit more clarity on Caltra in a few minutes when they actually line out, as we watch St Michael's go through the final paces down here. In goal, number 1 Stephen Daly, a full back line of 2 Stephen Kerr, 3 Brian Madden and 4 Cathal Maher. The half back line of 5 Fionn Cruz, 6 Shane Maloney and 7 Owen Kern. Midfield is the partnership of Conal Gallagher and Dave Conan. The half-forward line of 10 Ethan Ferrantini, 11 Damien Connaughton and 12 Frank Daly. And the full forward now reads 13 Gary Higgins, 14 Eamon Brannigan, number 31 Dave Hurley replaces number 15 Brian Harlow. So that's the starting 15. Before the start of today's game as well, we'll have a minute's silence for two great people that are no longer with us over the last week. That's the great legend that was Patrick Ward from Tuam here. One of the very first faces you'd meet when you'd come to Tuam Stadium over the years was Patrick Ward. He had his own seat in the stand there, and it was a poignant passing up by it there this afternoon here prior to today's game. And now we also have a minute's silence for the late Nora Geraghty, mother of Micheál Geraghty of the Galway Football Committee. He's the chairman there, so we'll be having a minute's silence for both of them prior to the throw in here, as Caltra down to our right hand side. They're standing on the 45 metre line. St Michael's down to the left, and the scoring end, as it's known in Tuam Stadium, are in a huddle. So it'll be interesting to see.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think we're going to have that minute silence.
Ask you all to stand for a moment's silence as a mark of respect to the late Nora Geraghty from Ballinasloe, mother of the Football Board Chairperson Michael, and Patrick Ward from Tuam, a lifelong GAA supporter. Both were laid to rest during the week. We extend our condolences and our sympathies to the families of both. May they rest in peace.
Yeah.
Now please remain standing for Oran Navian, Akano Renew Doin, the Maeve Murray as Common Caltra.
Sin fina fall at Africa legerin win the slew ahead the rendezvous fairy fortress air chantier shincher fosa
rendition of Our on the Bean there, sung by Murray of Caltra, as sides get ready then for the start of this. A belter of a crowd in here as well, it has to be said, easily matching the crowd that was here last year. The crowd, Alan Kane, are streaming in down to our left hand side. When you look down there, the amount of people still coming into this game late on is unreal.
Yeah, it's a great crowd here, Tommy. Really excited this intermediate final. We've got Cough coming in from Barnajarg myself. They were fit their cars coming in from Caltra. It's great to see, and the colour of Caltra bought, and both Michael's the blue and white and the green white. So it's making great atmospheres here from the throw in for the start of the intermediate final.
Richard McNicholas says the game is in, the ball is in and the game is on, and straight away it's St Michael's in possession, playing from left to right in the first half like they did last week in the drawn game, as the ball is spilled over on the far side of the field, picked up there by Conal Gallagher. Gallagher now looking for support, goes back out the field, and St Michael's hold it up outside the 45 metre line. Moved across laterally here towards Cathal Maher. Maher now gives it off and turn to Dave Hurley. Hurley, nice ball inside, a little bit too much on it, but it might work. Here's a little bit of space for St Michael's to get inside. Thought about the fisted effort maybe, and the ball is recycled back out and comes all the way back out again as far as Gary Higgins. Higgins with the cultured left boot decides to go out between the 65 and 45 to Shane Maloney, and he in turn uses Conal Gallagher to send that ball over to the far side of the field. And St. Michael's now enjoying the possession in the early stages here. The clock hasn't started up on the scoreboard either, I see, but we'll keep a close eye on that. We've got our own ways and means of trying to time this first half as the St. Michael's still in possession, looking for a run. Here it comes from Hurley looking for the first score. What a brilliant block down there by Caltra, and that's a super defensive work there to block that down and get it away. And now it's turned for Caltra to try and drive forward. In possession, they'll work it towards their cornerback Tommy Morrissey. Morrissey now has support coming off the shoulder, and ball eventually goes to capture in the forenet Ona Kelly, Ilorna Forka, out to Sean Kane, playing out around the middle just at the moment, going for a big bomb in around the house. Lovely ball delivered in towards Alan Nocton as they're pushing the back in there. The referee says no. Now the referee kept a close eye on that and said there was no push in the back, but Caltra supporters down in front of us felt maybe that there was a push there. But it's time for the City men to come forward through their cornerback Cathal Maher. Up to Gary Higgins. Higgins now had an option maybe of going for a score. Conal Gallagher might go for it. He looked up, in turn goes inside to Damien Connaughton, and St. Michael's maybe taking one pass too many out of it just at the moment, but they're not going to shoot unless they're 100% sure. Brannigan for St. Michael's sees the ball go away from him as he attempted to solo that, but has time and the confidence to go back and retrieve it and give it off to Damien Connaughton. Connaughton now with a little bit of space. Lovely ball inside towards Frank Daly. Daly loses it back to Connaughton. Shot along the ground, goes to nothing. Easily gathered in there by Oran Lockery, and Caltra can come away with it. St. Michael's, I don't know, looked to me, Alan, like they were taking maybe one pass too many out of that.
Yeah, I've done a few of the games this year, Tommy, and Michael's, they seem to just be very patient and kind of go very lateral in relation to the build up of the play, and on a few occasions there the trigger could be pulled, but the good start by Michael's, and again from the last day, Caltra can really let this game get away from them early doors. Like if they go 6-1 down again, they'll probably find it hard to go do 2 days in a row, but a good start so far, good open football.
Good open football, and it's time now for Caltra to drive forward, playing into the town goal here down to our left hand side. Green and white jerseys, white togs. Space opening up now for the full forward Shane Lockery. He has a shot from out the field that's high, and that's gone out to the left hand side and wide. The first shot in earnest comes from Caltra and goes out to the left hand side and wide. We talked about the breeze earlier, Alan. I think, it's if anything, it's kind of favouring Caltra maybe. Kick out goes astray. We'll stay with the action here. Here's the opportunity. Poor kick out. Is that a foul? Referee says no. As the man going forward sees the ball spray away from it. Opportunity for Oisin Butler goes a begging. Didn't have a lot of support coming off the shoulder there when he needed it. Couldn't find the space to get the shot in, but the breeze we're talking about, I think, is maybe going across towards us here more so than anything else.
Yeah, I think maybe whatever advantage they have, possibly Caltra have it there now. Michael's very, very lucky there with that kick out by Daly that they didn't couple on. Butler didn't get a score from it, but yeah, you know yourself, Tommy, playing in here, you always play scoring into the town end is always a scoring goal, but Caltra have them at that advantage at the moment. Yeah,
we're pushing up on nearly 4 minutes gone here. No score in this Galway Intermediate final replay between two sides who battled it out. Two and saw their tie ending a draw last time out. The ball goes spraying away again. Foot is in there by Caltra and they get the breakaway. Good work there. Owen Nocton now driving forward towards the 45-metre line. What's the options? Nocton still going. Off goes it. Pops it off to Alan Nocton. Alan Nocton sends it in but drops it in short to the goalkeeper Stephen Daly. Another chance for Caltra goes a begging. Thought he had enough purchase on it to put it up and over the bar, but no, it just dropped short. Maybe didn't get enough into it, and that's a chance gone a begging again for Caltra, who already have hit the only wide of the half so far, which is up in 5 minutes gone here in the first half. Ball over the far side again. It's not to hand by St. Michael's. Frank Daly trying to get it to him, and Brannigan thought about the shot. He's outside the D, takes the shot. Is it the opening score of the replay? It is. It's come from Eamon Brannigan. Eventually they brought it in to where they felt that they could make damage. They took the shot, and Eamon Brannigan getting the score.
Yeah, that's the turnover that comes from the goalkeeper that time. The ball dropped short, but it's just like they're a killer, and Brannigan made them pay. He got this opportunity just outside the D, but Caltra had opportunities. But here's another one into Kane. See what's going to happen here.
Here's Kane off the left. It's high, it's up, and it's over the bar. Well, he's not just a target man in there, Alan Kane. He certainly is able to score as well. And his big physical presence in there, you know, it will cause havoc in any defence.
Yeah, if Caltra go with that direct ball into Kane, he will do damage. He's a great presence in there, great hands, and he was able to get that ball over the bar. But I'll go back to the score there that Michaels get. If Caltra keep dropping that ball short the way they move it, Michaels will make hay up front.
Yeah, we're level at a point apiece. Early stages here as we head towards the 6th minute. And the wing back going forward is Fionn Cruz. Off to Brannigan, looking for the lead once again. It's high, it's up, and it is over the bar. Quick response by St. Michael's, quick response by Eamon Brannigan to come back up the field again, as Alan alluded to just a couple of seconds ago. He's in for his second point, St. Michael's second point, and they lead by 2-1.
Yeah, Brannigan has really shown what the ex-county man is really pulling the team here by the scruff of the neck and started off mighty. I think he kind of came off the game the last day, but he's really shown a point to prove today, and he's a great start. 2 points from play already from Eamon Brannigan.
Yeah, better start for Caltra as well compared to last week. Alan Naughton in possession now, looking to turn inside. Was he fouled? No play on, says the referee. He was the second time. The hand came in across Alan Naughton, and they'll get a chance for an equaliser. Remember, we've got to have a result here today as well. So whether that's extra time, Alan, or whatever comes after that, there's going to be a winner here today.
Yeah, we'll book ourselves in time. We'll get tea and coffee there. We'll be happy. We'll be okay. But yeah, there was a bit of a lazy tackle there by the St. Michael's fullback, and this is when you're going tackling like that, the near hand needs to come in. He gets to get the opportunity for Richard to give an easy free with a slap. So yeah, Naughton's going to have an opportunity here for the first free from score or from play today.
About 35 metres out from goal, off the left, should suit him. Down to the ground, it's high, and it's over the crossbar. We're level once again, 2 points apiece. Alan Naughton opens his account for Caltra to send that one between the uprights. He does have a very, very talented free kicking style as he sends that one up and over the bar. So Alan Naughton and Sean Kane, the scorers for Caltra. Again, Caltra kind of concede the kick out to St. Michael's, which is a dangerous thing to do, but it's Ethan Ferrantini now fouled. He's a wing forward with loads of pace, likes to drive forward. Probably one of the best carriers of the ball forward, as Eamon Brannigan picks it up and sends the ball in over. Good ball here. Here's the move by St. Michael's. They're trying to open up the Caltra defence. The shot comes in left-footed. That one is high, and again it's over the bar. Owen Kern this time. 3 points to 2 in the early stages. Both sides really making the best of their opportunities as Kern becomes the latest player to score after 8 minutes for St. Michael's, and he's got a good left boot as well.
He has, you know what I mean? It's a really open game at the moment, and it's tip to toe up and down the pitch, and yeah, Kern and Fiorentini, if Caltra don't get the grips of Fiorentini, he really gets on. It's a great kick out there from Lucky Bergone. Caltra through here.
Super kick out, picked up by Dara, or by the number 23 Robbie Green, and he was fouled in the process. That was a super kick, Alan. That was, I don't know, that nearly reached the other 45 metre line.
It did, and that's what happened. Michaels went for the big press there, and Lucky, in fairness to him, he's seen that on, and there was a 2-on-2 inside, and there was a long ball direct inside to the Caltra half-hour line, and it beat the whole press. So that's when you have that in your locker with the long kick out, it makes a big difference for a team.
Here's the chance then for Naughton, just outside the D, pretty central, as he tries and levels it up here. He kicks that one, balloons it poorly out to the left hand side and wide. Never got his left boot around that. The opportunity goes to begging for Caltra, and it remains 3 points to 2 in favour of the city side, St. Michael's, who played in our Ireland Intermediate Club final back in the days as well, when they won the Intermediate Championship back in the 2000s earlys, as the ball is transferred to the centre here now towards Conal Gallagher to Fiorentini. Fiorentini now holds it and brings it out towards Eamon Brannigan. Brannigan now being put under all sorts of pressure here, but still manages to hold on to the football, and a crossfield ball towards Conal Gallagher. Was very influential in the drawing game as well. Likes to carry forward, has it, turns back past the 45 metre line, recycle it all the way back inside their own 65 metre line, and they'll bring the full back Brian Madden forward now. Brian with a heavily bandaged left leg, still going forward. Off it goes then to Cruz, and Cruz to Brannigan. Brannigan only needs a little bit of space. His hand was being held, so the St. Michael's players, as Ferrantini tries to curl that one in, but it's too much on it, and it goes past the despairing effort of Dave Conan there to keep it in. So wide for St. Michael's, 2 for Caltra, and Michael's leading by 3 points to 2. Entertaining so far, Alan.
Brilliant, Tommy. And I just from watching here, Michael's getting a great reward out the right hand side in front of the stand side here, with Cruz, Fiorentini and Brannigan really getting on the ball, starting to demand it. Yeah, but really enjoyable game so far, Tommy. Really, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a classic. But the conditions here are ideal for football. Like if we want to be playing it back, turning back the years and get the size 13s out again to be a day like today.
It would certainly be a day like today. And talking about turning back the years, the referee today, Richard McNicholas from Annadown, of course, played in the 1992 county final here when Monavy Abbey took on Tuam Stars in their own backyard, and he finished with 2 goals in the point that day. But all of them coming from his left boot. But right now, Caltra on the attack here. Will he be chalking down another score? Mulrine sends it in. Dangerous. Kane is in there, gets a fist to it ahead of his marker. But this time there was no Alan Naughton coming in for the breaking ball. The ball dropping in, and Kane was in there somehow on the edge of the parallelogram to get that ball, but no one there to pick it up, only a blue jersey. Yeah, they were lucky there. Sean just got caught just behind his man, but if he got a step in front there, that was sure to be either a score or a penalty, something like that. But them danger balls into him, if they Caltra get the proper ball into him, he will cause damage in there. 12 minutes have flown by here in Tuam Stadium. If you're just joining us, it's 3 points to 2 in favour of St. Michael's over Caltra. And it's St. Michael's on the attack, playing down to the goal on our right hand side, in possession towards the 21 metre line, a couple of metres in from the sideline, and they go back towards Eamon Brannigan outside the 45 metre line. Caltra are set up their defensive lines inside, but Michael's now will try somewhere to find a pocket of space. Conal Gallagher has found a bit of space, drives it in and drives it high and up and over the bar, and we've got a 2-point advantage. We hadn't had that so far in the game, but St. Michael's have got the ball out to Conal Gallagher, who found that space we were talking about and managed to guide it over the bar left-footed. Yeah, St. Michael's, you probably see there, Tommy, they're getting a lot more dividend when they're getting an attack. They're getting really forward. Caltra are not really putting hands on and getting them stopped up, and Caltra need to get that defensively. If you get into the tackle, get them stopped up and try and get a defensive block on them. Sorry, Alan, here's a fine one by Oisin Butler down in front of us. He's ran about 70 metres, tries to get the ball back towards Robbie Green. Robbie holding on to it, being hassled and harried off to Alan Naughton. Naughton now goes to ground, but in the process gets the ball to Robert Kelly. Caltra spray it over to the far side of the field, and it's too much on that. And here's St. Michael's to intercept. Caltra have given it away. Driving forward, Damien Connaughton doesn't have a lot up because St. Michael's had retreated all their players back for that Caltra attack, but the pass was poor, overhit over the head of cornerback Tommy Morrissey, and now St. Michael's have won a free on the far side. You've got to be cute, you've got to be careful out there. Yeah, you have to give, especially in a county final, you have to give every possession is you cannot give it away. You have to be up the jumper minded all day, but yeah, look at Michael's or Caltra were unlucky there with that ball out and they went across there, but Michael's could have got a reward, but they had all retreated into defence, and Michael's forward was only caught up on his own, so they have to win their free here now again. They're going to try and add another score. They lead by 4 points to 2. Remember the lead they had in the drawing game where they blitzed Caltra early on. It's not quite a sizable lead right now, but it might turn into that. Here's Caltra again, or Michaels at Gary Higgins trying to curl it in. Comes off the post, would you believe it? Stays in play. The ball come back outside towards Dave Hurley. That looked like it was going over the bar. Hit the upright and came back into play, and it's still with St. Michael's. Eamon Brannigan thought about the shot, but he's forced to get it inside. Here's a chance now for Dave Hurley. Hurley still going inside. Is that a foul? Play on, says the referee. They recycle it back, and Brannigan will go off the left this time. It's high. It's a super strike by Eamon Brannigan. Point number 2 for the former county star, and sends that one over the crossbar. The clock tells us we played coming up on 14 minutes of action gone. 5 points to 2. And they are taking their chances when they get them. They are. Burke there for Caltra is really struggling against Brannigan. He's 3 play from play there, like he's really getting control. And again, all the 3 scores that he's got are coming from under the stand side here in Tuam Stadium. So yeah, I would just be fearing for Caltra at the moment. As I said, Caltra or Michael's are getting through a lot easier than Caltra are when they're getting forward. Defensively, Michael have really set up well, but Caltra need to stop them holes coming through because they are making dividend with the likes of Brannigan and Kern coming through and getting scores. Assisting the referee Richard McNicholas today are the linesmen on the far side, Thomas Murphy, and on this side Paddy Griefa, as Paddy O'Griefa mans the line on the stand side for the first half here. Caltra in possession now, but they're trailing by 5 points to 2, as that latest point by Eamon Brannigan has seen a 3-point gap appear between the sides, and it all stemmed from the overpass and the turnover by St. Michael's and that poor pass by Caltra. But now they're going to have to try and go again as the ball is sent inside towards Alan Naughton. Comes off the St. Michael's player, Stephen Kerr, pleading with the linesman Thomas Murphy on the far side that it came off the Caltra corner forward, and Alan Naughton is thinking about going for a point from here. The body language suggests that that's what he's doing, or else get it in around the house to where Big Kane is. Instead he goes short to Mikey Mulrine. Mulrine looking to return the pass. Here's a good bit of play now by Caltra, looking forward towards the post, looking for a point, and it's gone well wide in the end. Poor effort there by the captain, Onar Kelly, who's gone down with an injury as well, and it's taken a while for him to get up. Referee allows play to continue, however, and the ball is kicked out towards Ethan Ferrantini now, soaring forward, not for the first time today. As we're going into the 16th minute here, St. Michael's player goes to ground but holds on to it. Fanon Cruz now, the number 5 jersey, gets it off towards Dave Conan. He sends a lovely ball inside, might still work out here. 2-on-1 inside for Caltra, and that was just as well, because that ball was delivered in to the path of the full forward line in there, and they were looking to move that ball quickly towards the post. It remains 5 points to 2 in favour of St. Michael's here, but Caltra looking to eat into that deficit, and they're going to go long here. Long ball in, beautiful ball in by Mikey Mulrine, inside towards Alan Naughton. Naughton gets a push in the back. You could see it happening long before it ever happened. He just shielded himself out in front of the ball. The elbow came into the back. St. Michael's were happy to concede the free out near the sideline, Alan, and Alan Naughton pleading with Richard McNicholas.
Yeah, but I suppose it was a double 2-1 on Naughton there. Stephen Kerr was a bit foolish there with the elbow in the back, and Richard said no, it was an easy job option for Richard to give the free. But that direct ball, it was a great ball inside to Naughton, but it's out in the corner here now, so it's going to be a hard one, just on the 14, just near about 3 yards in from the sideline, so it's going to be a curler here in, if he can get it in. No.
Struck in, going to drop in around the house. Is it still in play? It's gone wide, and I make that 4 wides for Caltra, and that's the difference I think so far in the score. St. Michael's have had 6 efforts, Alan. They've scored 5. Caltra have had 6 efforts and scored 2.
Yeah, that is the difference there. Scores on the boards win games, and it's a turnover, a kick out here now, another bad kick out by the Michael's keeper, but Michael have pop a shot here.
Again, it's a rushed effort. It's poor enough. Just want to drop into the hands of Stephen Daly. He'll deal with them all day. Caltra just need to steady the ship when the shot may not be 100% on. That ball is sent out to middle, but it's a 50-50 ball from St. Michael's, and it's one there given up to Sean Kane of Caltra on the 45 metre line. Decides to go for it, but decides to put it out to the right hand side as we look out onto the goal there. That has about 30 or 40 young Caltra supporters behind that goal, but they're not seeing any of the ball coming down on top of them just yet, because they're going either side of the post really.
Yeah, there's 18.5 minutes gone now, and I'm sure Gabriel Naughton, the manager of Caltra, is scratching the head there in relation to these wides that are building up, and in the county final these can't build up. Like they have a 5 there now inside an 18.5 minute period, and they really need to get the scores on the board. But Michael's will be happy with the way things have transpired so far in the first half, like leading 5-2, and they're dominating play to a certain extent there at the moment.
They're in possession now as well through Damien Connaughton, and it's all controlled by St. Michael's, who give it to Ferrantini. Ferrantini back to Connaughton, and Connaughton sturdies and brings in Fanon Cruz, who has to go back for it, and has time then to solo past the 65, give it off. There are options. Eamon Brannigan, one of them. Brannigan then has time to give it over as far as Brian Madden. Madden now in possession, soloing towards the 45 on the far side, looking for Frank Daly. Daly hugging the far touchline before delivering the ball inside into towards Conan. Conan with the reverse hand pass back to Brannigan, and Brannigan off the left from out the field. Brannigan high, and Brannigan is putting his mark on the replay here. Eamon Brannigan had a half hand in starting that move and ended up being the finisher, the executor. 6 points to 2, and they just seem to be able to get in there easier and have the confidence. They're not hitting, shots in hope. They're hitting them with conviction.
They are. Look, you can see they only came down from senior last year time. You can see the difference there at the moment. And like another ball drop, short into the goalkeeper. What happens? Ball's worked up. Michael's turnover, a great score, and Caltra looking for the long kick out here again now.
One brilliantly there by Oisin Butler. Butler going through. He's pulled back. The referee's playing advantage here, but there is going to be a free back, and Butler still going, still pulled back by the midfielder Conal Gallagher. And Gallagher is going to get a card of some description here. Referee Richard McNicholas calls him over. What a brilliant piece of play by the wing forward Oisin Butler. Firstly to get past his man, pulled back by Gallagher. Could be a black card. I'm not quite sure what he's going to give him. A yellow is a black card.
Black, yeah.
Black for Conal Gallagher. Yeah. I don't know if he's seen it. Yellow. Well, it looked. The back of the book was black. Yeah. The front of it was yellow. spotted well by Kevin Dwyer. With the help of the binoculars, they do come in handy. But the free is in for Alan Naughton on the 21. And Naughton makes no mistake. That's a good response and a badly needed response by Caltra as Alan Naughton gets his second point of the game. And that's a yellow card before that for Conal Gallagher with just over 21 minutes gone. Caltra reduced the deficit to 3. The kick out will come long this time from Stephen Daly. Stand side of Tuam Stadium. Up to go for it. The hands go up. All gathered brilliantly in the middle of the field by the man that picked up a yellow card just a couple of seconds ago. It didn't affect him jumping for the ball there on that occasion. And St. Michael's have won it again, leading by 6 points to 3. A kick of the ball between the sides, but St. Michael's, more importantly, enjoying a lot more possession in this first half. Brian Madden off to Eamon Brannigan, who's playing very deep, coming out to get involved in a series of passes, and then finds himself between the 45 and 21, and has done that on 3 occasions to give his personal tally to 3. St. Michael's 6, Caltra 3, and Conal Gallagher go all the way back. And this is where St. Michael's just take their time, eye up the opposition, eye up the setup that's in front of them, and somehow try and find someone in a little bit of space as Connaughton now, or Gallagher solos and goes back towards Cruz. Cruz happy enough to go laterally, bring in Eamon Brannigan. Brannigan off the left now, tries to centre in toward Canan, but it's won brilliantly in there, read well by Owen Naughton. And the referee spotted a foul in there, and I know they're trailing by 3 and they're facing an awful lot of pressure, but their backs are doing as good as they can in there.
They are, but you can see Michael's the way they're setting up. They're just going lateral, and then what they're looking for is that little hole space inside in the front of the D to get that pocket into ball into Canan or in the inside forward line to win it. So look, if Caltra can cut them balls across from the D, they'll make a big difference for their keep down the scores.
Sean Kane has picked up a long delivery inside and managed to get it back out the field again as Mikey Mulryan put under a little bit of pressure, needs support as the referee has spotted Sean Kane and the centre back inside Shane Maloney. Now the umpires and the linesmen are going to be called into action in a couple of moments. You can hear the boos in the background. It involved 22 from Caltra, 6 from St. Michael's. The referee's going to stop the play on the far side of the field. So Paddy O'Griefa is the linesman on this side of the field. Thomas Murphy's on the far side. We'll see what happens in a couple of moments. It's Sean Kane is the man that I think. Paddy O'Griefa talking to Richard McNicholas, who's taken the pencil from his pocket. He has the book in the left hand. He's calling over Kane. Wasn't an off the ball strike, or was there a bit of a tussle between the two? Whatever's going to happen here, there is a card going to go to Sean Kane. Richard McNicholas now has to make a decision in the intermediate football final replay as whether that card is yellow. Or also, I think what he's doing here, Alan, he's waiting for Shane Maloney to get treated, and he's going to talk to the two of them.
Yes, this could be a big impact influence on the game, Tommy. Sean and Kane got involved there off the ball, and he's bringing the two of them in, so it'll be interesting to see what O'Grief is seeing. But just off the ball there in the corner, we didn't get to see it. But Richard's a big call, but it seems to be carrying in the two of them here for a chat. So I will just wait here, see what Richard decides.
I think everyone else in the stand bar also saw it, because the roar went up. We were following the play over on the far side. Referee has taken the name of Sean Kane. He's going to take the name of Shane Maloney now. And my guess is going to be two yellows. Yellow. A double yellow here, I'd say. It was off the ball, both of them went down. 2 yellows. A yellow for Maloney, a yellow for Kane. So I think the boos here are from St. Michael's, because they thought that a yellow card for Sean Kane wasn't just enough. As Caltra go in search of a score here now. The clock tells us that we've played 25 minutes of this first half. Alan Naughton looking for another score off the left boot. It's high, it's gone in, and it's gone up and over the bar. The Caltra Roars are going again. Alan Naughton with the point from play, and that's a 3rd point for Alan Naughton, a 4th point for Caltra, and St. Michael's with the ball to come away again.
Yeah, with all the play now St. Michael's had in the possession wise, they're probably looking at, if you look at the Premiership stats, they're probably looking at a 60-40 stat at the moment with possession, and there's only 2 points in it. But what I'm concerned is with Tommy is out of Michael's scores of 6 from play, and Caltra have 2 from play. So Caltra on the Michael's are on the attack here, but Kearns just after giving away a hand pass inside the D, which is, as I said, they are making hay in there, and every time they're getting the ball forward. But unfortunately, Kearns didn't get the ball to hand that time.
Brilliant interception by Robbie Green there to deny deny St. Michael's another scoring chance, and it's a chance and an opportunity for Caltra to go forward. Soaring up the field is their midfielder and inspirational captain Owen O'Kelly, still going past the 45 metre line, ball inside towards Mulrine going in, it gets a deflection, and that took this thing out of it. It's the third time that that's dropped into the goalkeeper Stephen Daly. There's flick. The sliders of touches in there by the St. Michael's defenders meant that ball would not carry over the bar, and it remained St. Michael's 6, Caltra 4, and St. Michael's looking to work the ball out of the defence. They're inside their own 45 metre line. They're coming forward now. 26 minutes gone in the first half here. It's 6 points to 4, 2 points separating the sides in an entertaining, if nothing else, of a first half that saw 3 yellow cards as well, as Ethan Fiorentini takes a lot of steps there according to the Caltra supporters, but he decides to offload it to Shane Maloney. Maloney gets it off and turned in towards Damien Connaughton turning inside, looking to run at the Caltra defence. The referee's going to give the advantage. It's a free in. It's about 48 metres out. Gary Higgins will fancy this one. Comes out. It's the first free, as you said, in earnest for St. Michael's to have a shot at the post if they want to. Yeah, and he's lined up, but he's not going to go short here. Look, he's seen Daly inside in the pocket here on his own at the moment, but Brannigan's picking it up here at the moment. But yeah, look, the first shot is a free, really, Michael's got in the first half, but Hurley's getting an opportunity here to see Solas off his left, back on his right. Yeah, out to Fiorentini won't go himself, he'll give it out as far as Cruz, back to Frank Daly, and inside towards Fiorentini again. Fiorentini going across the face of the goal. Ball goes up. Hand comes in, but Caltra are there in numbers to steady the ship and get the ball away. Bump into each other in there as well. But the upshot of it all is that they've got the ball in their possession and can move it forward on the far side. Is there a score for them before half time? 3 minutes to go as they play Kamikaze with the ball on the far side, picked up by Caltra. Long ball in over the top towards Alan Naughton. It's 1-on-2, but Naughton does well. Holds the ball up. Solas left footed, tries to go past his marker. The referee says no foul there. There's 2 players around surrounding Alan Naughton, and in the end the referee said there's no foul. Going to ground in there is Madden for St. Michael's. The referee says he touched it on the ground. There's going to be a free in on the sideline, 14 metres out from goal as the player goes to ground. Thomas Murphy, the referee, now speaking in the ear of the referee Richard McNicholas, way over on the far side. He may just hop this ball. He initially had given the free to Caltra, but now he's going to hop the ball on the 14 metre line on the 21, and that's a chance gone a begging for Caltra. You know, there was no need probably to push his man that time. No, Naughton received the ball and he worked so hard. He was on a 2-on-1 situation there with Kerr and Madden trying to get the ball off him, and like he had won a free and he just kind of pushed Kerr out of the way and then gave away a throwing ball, and Michaels have the attack here again now. Yeah, they lose possession, Caltra, and St. Michael's can come away with it. Looking for a score before half time, about 2 minutes to go, I reckon, as Ethan Fiorentini in possession seems to take a lot of steps, put under a lot of pressure, and that's brilliant work again by Owen Naughton. Not for the first time today. Mikey Mulrine on the 40, still going forward, looking for support. Out it goes. Here's the chance. Can Caltra get a score? It's kicked high, but it's kicked out to the wrong side of the post for wide number 6 for Caltra. Another chance goes a begging. When they go in at half time, they will be talking about the opportunities that they didn't take. 6 wides would have brought them up to 10 points. But St. Michael's with no wides, and they lead by 6 points to 4, Alan. Yeah, Mikey Mulrine and Robbie Green, they kind of fluffed the lines there really. Mikey should have maybe took it on maybe and beaten his man and then dropped the ball to give Robbie an easier opportunity, but Robbie put it on to the left and pulled it wide again, and they said the wide tallies unfortunately building up for Caltra, and that could make the difference in the end of this intermediate championship final today. Well, Alan Naughton is the man on fire as another player goes to ground down in front of us, but it's going to happen that way, right? There's so much at stake in this intermediate football final replay. But right now, 6 points to 4. We've got 2 minutes of added on time to be played at the end of normal time. And Tommy Morrissey picks it up for Caltra. Caltra looking for a score. They got a late score in the drawn game before half time. That was a goal. They settled for a point, I'd say, here now to win maybe by 1 at the half time break. And the ball goes all the way back again. And Alan Naughton is the man that's on fire for Caltra this year, and not taken away from the other forwards, but you know, if you're getting the opportunity, try and get them to the guy that's in form. You would, of course, yeah. And at the moment, Tommy, they haven't given enough ball into Kane either and tried him out. Like they were saying about the last day that Kane was doing damage when he got direct ball into him, but like especially in the town half here now, the ball should be running quicker. We're still dilly-dallying here in the half forward line here, and Caltra, the time's going to come against them here if they want to get a score off before half time. Yeah. They need a little bit of urgency now, and that ball is delivered in long towards Owen Naughton. Good work by him to Allen. Back to Owen. Owen on the 21 metre line. Going to go for a score. Owen Naughton. It's high. It's in. And it's gone up and over the bar. It's a super score. They did find somebody to help out Alan Naughton. He was a Naughton, but this time it was Owen who did got the return pass back off Allen and sent it up and over the bar. We're in additional time here. There's 1 point between the sides, 6 points to 5. The referee going to go in now and have a word with the wing back Fionn Cruz. He was involved in that tackle inside, so he's just telling them, any more of that and you're going in the book, and you could be up beside us here in the stand. So just laying it out to the St. Michael's defender. But we're going to have one more play here. St. Michael's 6 points, Caltra 5 points, close to the closing stages of this first half here, in front of a huge crowd in Tuam Stadium. And the pitch, as always, in pristine condition for this replay here today, as Conal Gallagher picks it up. Richard McNicholas has a look at the watch on the right hand, has a look at the watch on the left hand. Just after that, he's allowed maybe one more attack to come. Gets the ball out this side of the field towards Owen Kern for St. Michael's. Inside it goes again towards Conal Gallagher. Is there time left for St. Michael's to try and stretch their advantage to 2 before half time? But Caltra are putting the squeeze on out around the middle, forcing Damien Connaughton out to the halfway line. And again, Brian Madden comes from back over there. Richard McNicholas standing in the middle of the field, most likely to blow the half-time whistle in a couple of seconds if St. Michael's don't find a little bit of space. But here they go. There's a foul on a player, Caltra player as well, off the ball. Eamon Brannigan was straight through on goal, Alan, and what happened behind was well spotted by the referee. An off the ball tackle, and now Caltra have an opportunity, maybe if they want to move it fast and go forward, to try and get an equaliser before half time. Yeah, great opportunity here now. A great spot by Richard with the foul off the ball, and like that could have been, if the guy Michael's got to go with that opportunity, it'd be a fair turning point this half. But just looking at the stats there, Tommy, just before half time, after whistles after being going by Richard, like Caltra have possibly about 14 or 15 shots off on goal in the first half, and they've scored 5. And Michaels have had 7 shots off and they've scored 6. So look at Caltra be happy enough in ways, the way things have transpired, even though Michaels probably on paper look a bit better. But as an old colleagues of us, Jerry Daly used to say, only paper teams only win paper cups. So there's more than the paper cup on offer today. But so far, a great first half of football in the Peter Cordner Intermediate Championship here at the moment. Yeah, great first half. St. Michael's are the first team to go in down underneath us. Caltra will join them in a couple of moments. They couldn't be separated last time out. There's a point between them at half time here. They were level after 7 minutes at 2 points apiece. Eamon Brannigan with 2, Sean Kane and Alan Naughton for Caltra with the scorers. We had 3 in a row then for St. Michael's that saw them go into a 6-point-2 advantage. Owen Kern, Conal Gallagher, and 2 by Eamon Brannigan left it at 6-2. But the last 3 scores of the first half have all come from Caltra. Alan Naughton with 2 and Owen Naughton with the final score of the half deep into stoppage time has left the half-time score St. Michael's 6, Caltra 5. We will be back for live action of the second half here very shortly. We're going to take a break for the moment here from Tuam Stadium. Half-time score in the Galway Intermediate Football Championship replay. It's St. Michael's 6 points, Caltra 5 points.
QFinancial.ie got the price and it buys for me.
Pension auto-enrolment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
Q Financial, qfinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
QFinancial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension Auto and
Frank Daly trying to get it to him, and Brannigan thought about the shot. He's outside the D. He takes the shot. This is the opening score of the
Just outside the D, but Caltra had opportunities. But here's another one into Kane. See what's going to happen here.
Here's Kane off the left. It's high, it's up, and it's over the bar. Is Fionn Cruz off to Brannigan, looking for the lead once again. It's high, it's up, and it is over the bar. Here's the move by St. Michael's. They're trying to open up the Caltra defence. The shot comes in left-footed. That one is high, and again it's over the bar. But Michael's now will try somewhere to find a pocket of space. Conor Gallagher has found a bit of space, drives it in, and drives it high and up and over the bar. Play on, says the referee. They recycle it back, and Brannigan will go off the left this time. It's high, it's a super strike. In towards Conan with the reverse hand pass back to Brannigan, and Brannigan off the left from out the field. Brannigan high, and Brannigan 25 minutes of this first half. Alan Upton looking for another score off the left boot. It's high, it's gone in, and it's gone up and over the bar. Good look by him to Alan, back to Owen on the 21 metre line, going to go for a score. Owen Upton, it's high, it's in, and it's gone up and over the bar. It's a super score. Welcome back to Tuam Stadium. Both teams back out for the second half. We've got a substitute to tell you about on the St. Michael's team. Number 25, Gavin Somerville, is in for St. Michael's at the start of the second half. A 1 point advantage for them at the break, leading by 6 points to 5. Big 30 minutes to come here in Tuam Stadium as the umpires trot down to the goal on our right hand side.
5 for 5.
Fionn Cruz gone off the St. Michael's team, it looks like. We'll clarify that. Richard McNicholas throws the ball in. The second half is underway and the ball is broken down. Trying to get onto it there. Two players clash in the middle of the field. The referee will say it was accidental. He'll throw that ball up, I think, or will he give a free to St. Michael's? Dave Canan is there, the captain of St. Michael's, having a word with Richard McNicholas.
Half-time substitution on the St. Michael's team. Number 25, Gavin Somerville. Replaced number 5, Fionn Cruz.
Yeah, Fionn Cruz. Confirmation that he's gone off the St. Michael's team at half time. And the referee's going to throw it in. Sean Kane is in there for Caltra, trying to get onto it, but it's won instead by Owen Naughton. Good work by him, pushing the back on Oisin Butler on the far side of the field. Play on, says the referee, as Butler goes back to gather it again. It's bouncing around out there, but Caltra have it, and they will try and start the second half here with possession as the ball is hit all the way over here towards Tommy Morrissey. Sees it drop away from him, but manages to pick it up and drive forward. Morrissey now solos forward toward the 45 metre line. The goal down on the right hand side. Into goals Mikey Mulrine. Mulrine now still going forward, needs support, sees the ball come away from him, goes back to pick it up, goes to ground. Referee says play on. Mulrine gets it off and turned in as far as Robbie Green inside. Here's the chance of the equaliser, dropped in towards Sean Kane, tries to get a hand to it, but it goes out at the end to the left hand side in the post. 7 wides for Caltra, none for St. Michael's, and Michael's lead by a point. Alan Kane has got pretty dark here in Tuam.
It is, Tommy. Yeah, the change of the conditions a small bit, and just kind of worrying. The breeze is starting to pick up in favour of Michael's as well, going into the town in. But Fionn Cruz, he'd gone off for Michael's. He had an influential first half, so possibly maybe an injury or something like that. But Fiorentina's gone back there, wing back, so it'll make things stronger for Michael's. But so far so good anyway in the Peter Curran Championship at the final here today, and Mike Galtra has a good start compared to the first half there, and the first 2 or 3 minutes of dictated play, so Michael's just going to build in slowly here around the half back line.
Yeah, first point or score for that matter the second half will be important here as well. To which side will they give the impetus to? And right now Caltra have intercepted once again. They've turned over the ball. Sean Kane sends the ball out this side towards Alan Naughton. That's as good as passes you'll see with a left boot any day of the week in towards Alan Naughton, the danger man. Naughton going past 2 of the St. Michael's players. Little pop pass out towards Mikey Mulrine. Mulrine bottled up. Alan Naughton goes to ground. The referee was watching this one. It's a 50-50. It breaks to Sean Kane on the 45. Still going. Sells a dummy. The big man tries to get it off towards Oisin Butler, but there was too much on it. 2 players go to ground. The referee says play on. As we welcome our listeners on Galway Bay FM to our broadcast here from Tuam Stadium in this intriguing intermediate football final replay for 2024. 6 points for St. Michael's, 5 points for Caltra. We're only gone early stages of the second half. 3 minutes nearly gone in this second half already. We don't have a score since half time, where Michael's lead by 6 points to 5. Picked up over there by Dave Hurley. Hurley wearing number 31 started from the start here as the kick comes in. It's off the left boot, it's high, it's going out towards the end line. It's going to be kept in play, is it, by Dave Conan, who does very well. Goes to ground. The referee says no foul, play on, close to the sideline, and St. Michael somehow have found a little bit of space through Conal Gallagher. Gallagher now back out the field it comes. as Dave Conan looks like to me that he may not be playing much longer as the shot comes in from Eamon Brannigan. It's a belter of a point for St. Michael's from long distance. He got a bit of a breeze, help him in this second half. 7 points to 5. 4 points for Eamon Brannigan. 5 points for Eamon Brannigan.
That's Eamon's fifth, 3 off the right and 2 off the left. And he's carrying off the way he started off the first half. Great start by Michaels there, and Brannigan is really getting the game by the scruff of the neck, and Burke is finding it hard to come to terms with his pace and power at the moment.
Super stuff as we watch Caltra go forward. Jersey pulls, not spotted by the referee. Owen O'Callaghan going forward, and no foul given by the referee. Caltra with their hands up, pleading for a free, but not given. As we look at St. Michael's now come forward again, leading by 7 points to 5. Helped in no small way by 5 points from Eamon Brannigan. They're on the attack again now, and they're playing into the scoring end, the scoring goal of Tuam Stadium in the second half. As the shot comes in off the right boot of Damien Connaughton, close to the in-line, and it goes out. Would you believe it, for a wide for St. Michael's? Not too many of them in this game. Second one for St. Michael's, but they do lead by 7 points to 5. And Caltra now will look to try and take this one quickly. The goalkeeper, of course, is Oran Lockery. He gets it off. The cornerback is Ryan Hennelly-Ryan. The fullback is Enda Murray, and he has passed it over on the far side towards Shane Lockery, but what a point by Eamon Brannigan.
Yeah, sure. Look at that. What you're looking for, your cultured full forward or centre forward there for Michaels. He's really come to the fore, and he's really shown his experience. But he's only as good as the ball that he's getting. And in fairness to Michaels, he knows where the goal is today, and he's shooting the lights out.
Here go Caltra now, trying to work it forward. They've got a 2-man full forward line inside, but it's going to take a bit of work to go through there. Dave Conan looks really, really bothered out there with that leg. And I'd say, if I'm looking down, there is going to be a substitute. Brian Harlow's going to come on. And what a man to bring on as well in the county final replay. Brian Harlow, wearing the number 15 jersey, didn't start the contest, but is going to come into it pretty early in the second half. We played 5.5 minutes of the second half. It's 7 points to 5 in a low-scoring intermediate football final replay, and Caltra have the ball. Yeah,
Gabriel knocked on Niall Kine now, trying to make the numbers when Conan is injured. They're trying to put a press on him at a 15 or 14 when the man is injured. But they're really looking to get a ball in, and Conan knows he knew he was in trouble there, so I'd say he knew he was coming off, so he's going to take a yellow for the team possibly. But he blocked the forward there going for Caltra, and it looks like he's going into Richard's yellow book here at the moment.
He's having a word with Dave Conan. It's a yellow card for the midfielder that's going to be his last action of the game. So the captain gets a round of applause as he comes off. So he obviously picked up an injury in the first half as he comes away. And Sean Kane is between the 45 and 65 metre line, against a little bit of a breeze, but he's going to have a big massive thump at this one, I'd say, Alan.
Yeah, I seen him. He's doing a few of them in the warm-up, Tommy. It is not beyond his threshold this now, but he's going to have to line her up properly and get a right crack at it.
Here it goes. It's on its way. It's dropping in. It's going to drop in around the house. All gathered brilliantly back there by St. Michael's, taken out of the air in the small parallelogram of Frank Daly, the 41-year-old.
Seems to be Gallagher seems to be in trouble there as well, Tommy.
Yeah, there's a couple of players carrying knocks, and but super catch nonetheless inside in the small parallelogram. That free was just about maybe 4 or 5 metres short by Sean Kane from out around 55 metres against the breeze, and there's a chance for St. Michael's now through Eamon Brannigan, who's pushing himself up there for a nomination for player of the match even at this early stage. 5 points from Brannigan as all from play in a county final replay as the ball comes back as far as Conal Gallagher here. Free over on the far side if needed is Brian Madden. Gallagher looks like he's gone. Conal Gallagher is the next player that's going to come off, and all these are going to hurt St. Michael's in some shape or form because they're going to lose their 2 midfielders within the space of a couple of minutes. But they're on the attack to Ethan Fiorentini, back to Madden, and back out the field it goes towards Damien Connaughton. Clock says we're hitting up on 8 minutes gone in the second half here. It's a 2-point ball game. St. Michael's 7, Caltra 5, and Michael's in possession. Good work here. Here's a bit of space now for Gary Higgins. Gary Higgins off the left, hits it high, hits it over the bar to huge roars around Tuam Stadium. Gary Higgins has sent in a beauty, and they know where the posts are, and they know how to get it in there. Michaels have got another one. 8-5 suddenly, 3 between the sides, but we're going to have another substitution, Alan, as we see Owen McConnon or Jack Brown come in for St. Michael's.
Yeah, good score by Gary Higgins. That's his first from play today, and look at they're the people you want to get in on the ball, and Caltra need to get the ball by the game by the scuff of the neck now, really, or things are going to get away from them. 8 points to 5 with 8 and 9.5 minutes gone nearly at the moment.
Caltra in possession, but they need a score. They haven't scored since half time. They got the last 3 points of the first half, but here's a little space now. Off it goes to Mikey Mulrine. Mulrine off the right boot, drops it in that is short to the hands of the goalkeeper. That's 4 times at least today that's happened, and that along with their 7 wides has not helped their cause.
No, and like if they're on par, even they've exceeded St. Michael's shot to goal ratio, and they're 3 points behind. So if this game gets away from them later on this evening, they'll be looking back in the video and really kicking themselves.
St. Michael's move it down through Jack Brown out towards the centre. Damien Connaughton in possession. The danger for Caltra now is that they go maybe 4 or 5 points down, and the task becomes near on impossible if they can't get their hands on the ball and they can't stop St. Michael's from scoring every time they go forward. Here's the corner back, Stephen Kerr. Kerr thought about it, gets it off and turn. The referee's going to give a free outside the D. Advantage still being played. Frank Daly fancies a point. He's not going to get it. We'll go back for the free. And there is another opportunity. Caltra are going to make a substitution as well. We'll tell you about that in a moment. But it's the small margins that make such a difference. Frank Daly's gone down injured as well, and looks like his days are numbered. It's all happening in the sense for St. Michael's that they're losing, influential players in a very short space of time, but they do lead by 3 and a chance to make it 4.
They do, and it seems to be there are 3 experienced players and the 2 midfielders, and Frank Daly now is really struggling there on the ground, and fear for Frank at this age of his career that it may be something serious, but hopefully not. But Gary Higgins going to have an opportunity here to put Michael's 4 points, and if, as I said earlier on, Caltra really need to get a score. They haven't nothing scored in the first half or the second half, so it's going to be important to get a few scores on the board.
15, Keelan Murray. There's number 11, Mikey Mulrine.
You probably heard that from the PA announcement here in Tuam Stadium. Number 15, Keelan Murray, replaces number 11, Mikey Mulrine. Frank Daly is down receiving attention. He's going to be replaced by number 27, Ronan McGilloree, is going to come into the action for St. Michael's. It looks like he's the one that's been warmed up. He's been told to go back up to the stand again. Frank Daly comes off. McGilloree comes up to the stand for something or other. It's the number, probably that's not right, but Frank Daly has come off for a moment. They haven't made the substitution. They're maybe going to allow him back on again as Gary Higgins tries to make this one. Curls it in beautifully. Gary Higgins, 9 points to 5. 4 point advantage. 3 points at the start of the second half. 1 from Eamon Brannigan. 2 from Eamon Brannigan and 1 from 2 from Gary Higgins, 1 from Eamon Brannigan. Leaves it 9 points to 5. Caltra now badly in need of a score.
Yeah, they are, and I just seen, in fairness to Frank, he's up and trotting about again, but Caltra really need to have to win that kick out. So I think in the next 5 or 6 minutes, Tommy, they need to be getting a score to really pull this Michael's team back into fruition again. And look, at Caltra are kind of going a bit stale at the moment in the second half, and they haven't started as brightly as they did in the first half. And they need to get some few runners from deep like they have been here now, and see can they get some sort of a score for them. Yeah,
they need to register some colour of a flag here. 12 minutes gone in the second half. Long ball in towards Sean Kane. Picks it up, was pushed out a bit as Caltra hold possession, but they're forced back out the field. I told you they hadn't scored since the half-time break. They need one now here. Are they bottled up? Are they fouled? The referee says play on. Now there's a free to Caltra, and this will be the opportunity to bring it back to 3 points once again. Good work there by a man that's had a good game, Alan, as well. Robbie Green, the number 23, he's been involved in a lot that's good from Caltra today.
He has, in fairness, and I could see the sideline there for Caltra getting the ball into Kane. Kane won the ball and directed the ball and released the ball back out to the lads, and they've manufactured a free here, so Naughton's going to get an opportunity here to get the first score for Caltra in the second half, but they need to be more direct, and I think that's going to make dribbling for them if they do get more ball direct into the full forward line.
Here's the opportunity for Alan Naughton, who scored 3 points in the first half for Caltra, but it's his first chance in the second half. Is just about 10 metres in from the 45, so 35 out. That's dropped short. Kane goes in there, however, and Sean Kane does what he does, gets a fist to it to send it up and over the bar. The free wasn't the best quality by Alan Naughton, but Sean Kane somehow manages to get a fist to that and put it up and over the bar. It's a score that was badly needed by Caltra. and they brought it back to 9 points to 6 again. Next 2 minutes crucial here now.
Massive, yeah. This is where the county final is going to be. Either go to the countryside or the city tonight. So there's going to be a big 5 or 10 minutes, and Brannigan's looking to get on the ball here in front of us.
He really is the difference between the sides at the moment here. His 5 points and his general play. He goes forward again. Steps outside under a bit of pressure and manages to get it out. No foul as Frank Daly miraculously back into the action again. He really is tough, teak player as the ball is sent inside towards Damien Connaughton. Connaughton on the 21 metre line, should be a score. Kicks it up, it's high, dropping in around the house. Goalkeeper needs to be careful. Gets it out. Caltra get away with one there. St. Michael's just couldn't get it. As the referee sees Caltra take away the ball, and the chance fell to a cornerback, Cathal Maher, who drives it out to the left hand side and wide. It was all drama in there. Caltra got overturned when maybe they thought they should have had a free. The ball fell to the cornerback, and maybe that's why he has number 4 on his back. Sometimes
you got to do what your job is supposed to be in cornerback, Tommy. But no, there was an opportunity, but probably maybe he'd been off, maybe to fist it over the bar. But in fairness to Luke Green goal there, there was a dirty old ball on top of him hanging, and he punched it out well and got his forwards there, his team on the forward run again.
Here's Eoin O'Kelly, the captain outside the D, looking for a score, dropping it in. It's high, it's up and over the bar. Eoin O'Kelly, on captain on Caltra, sends it up and over the bar. And so all of a sudden, out of absolutely nowhere, we're back to a 2-point ball game as Eoin O'Kelly gets a point. And all that stemmed from that big high ball and the wide down the other end.
Yeah, so again, the turnovers are massive and they can't be giving away the ball. It's just a county final day. Everything matters from every sort of play. So that ball that came into Luke, he did get his team, Caltra, score there. And here we are again, Caltra after winning the break around the midfield.
Caltra getting the break, Alan is correct, and they're in possession now. Is that a foul? The referee says it is a foul on Eoin O'Kelly. St. Michael's commit the foul outside the 45 metre line. St. Michael's are warming up another substitute. Number 28, Dara O'Malley this time, as Ronan McGillivray had been sent back to the stand, even though he had been warming up, but doesn't come into the action. Caltra take the free backwards. 9 points to 7. The clock says 15 and a half minutes gone. In this intriguing intermediate football final replay, that's all that separates the sides. 1 point at half time and 2 points 15 minutes into the second half as Caltra go in search of another score here. Good work by Owen Naughton. Naughton back out the field it goes then towards the wing back, Mark Kelly. Kelly has a player free this side the field. It's the cornerback, Tommy Morrissey. Morrissey now, solo, going to go for a bomb from out the field. It's high, dropping in, it's up, comes off the crossbar, would you believe it? Comes off the crossbar, Caltra have it. They need to get a score out of this or they'll feel there's a chance gone a begging. O'Kelly off the left, sends it in high and sends it out to the left hand side and wide. The shot that came in from Tommy Morrissey off the outside of the right boot looked destined to go over the bar. It's 8 wides for Caltra, but they trail by 2. Great opportunity.
It was, yeah, and Tommy Morrissey seeing the opportunity. I say he wouldn't have to buy a pint for the rest of the week if that went over, but look, it was a great chance and they just came off the crossbar and back out into play, and fortunately Caltra O'Kelly with a left foot tried to put it over the bar, but it just went wide. So yeah, the wides again mounting up, and you see Frank Daly has come off there from Michaels. It's going to be a big loss for them.
Yeah, he does, and Caltra have overturned it. Michaels were in possession, and Michaels also, there's going to be a free here as well. And Caltra fist to the crowd. Gabriel Lockton, the manager down in front of us as well, is trying to get the big Caltra contingent in the stand down in front of us to get going. A big crowd on the terrace on the far side as well. This is a free for Caltra. That will put 1 point between the sides. But I'll go back to the play where St. Michael's had that ball just a couple of seconds ago, Alan. The substitute that came in was Dara O'Malley. He was all alone inside the 45 metre line screaming for the ball, but the message didn't get through to the other players, and in the end Michaels were overturned, and now we have the opportunity for Alan Naughton to put 1 between them.
Yeah, small margins like that, and again the county final time makes all the difference. And O'Malley, if he got that, they'd probably been true in goal, but here we are now with Naughton, a chance to put a 1 point between them. You can feel by the crowd they're getting into this here, and it's a massive turnover for Caltra, and they're back to 1 point ball game.
Super score by Naughton, point number 4 for him. 8 points for Caltra, 9 points. We're going to have another substitution as well. The number 9 coming off is Robert Kelly for Caltra. He's going to be replaced by number 19, Brendan McLaughlin. So McLaughlin is in out around the middle of the field. Gabriel Naughton shakes the hand of Robert Kelly.
Number 19, Brendan McLaughlin, replaced number 9, Robert Kelly.
The kick out is long from Stephen Daly, directed in the direction of Dave Hurley, who picks it up. won the free and sends it in around the house now. Good work by St. Michael's.
That's very direct there by Michaels. Great kick out by the goalkeeper Daly. Daly kicks it out to Hurley, high catch and into Harlow. Very simple football when it's played right, Tommy, and that's what Michaels are within for Higgins for an opportunity just outside the D to put them 2 points up again.
Yeah, it's 9 points to 8 currently. The clock tells us we're in the 19th minute, so we got over 11 plus added on time. But this is a chance for St. Michael's to go 3 ahead once again, courtesy of the boot of Gary Higgins. Higgins now just outside the D, suits the left-footed kicker, suits him perfectly, and they go to 10 points to 8 ahead. Gary Higgins. How big, Alan Kane, would a goal be at this stage of the contest? Because right now we just got about 11 minutes to go and Michael's lead by 2, and a goal, you know, we often say can just change the course of things, but St. Michael's win the kick out.
Yeah, look, I say no more than the last day. You get the crowd, everyone behind you, especially if Caltra get that goal. It could be an opportunity, but as I said earlier on, they need to, for that opportunity to come, possibly a long ball into Sean Kane in there could get a fruition for an opportunity for a major. But Michael now in the last 2 or 3 minutes are getting to the forefront of this game, and the few subs are getting on ball here on Malley, and these lads, so they're mad for a ball here so at the moment. So
here goes Damien Connaughton, lovely ball across, back to comes, gets a lucky break. Fiorentini fancies himself, but he sees the shot blocked down. Can Caltra get onto it? No, Eamon Brannigan can. Takes a snapshot, but it's poor by his standards and goes out to the left and wide, and it remains 10 points to 8. 20 minutes or thereabouts gone. We're going to have a substitution. We're going to have number 19, Owen McConnon, coming in for St. Michael's, and we'll see who's going off. Ethan Fiorentini, the man coming off, and number 19, Owen McConnon, going on. So right now both sides using up the bench, trying to get us some sets of fresh legs in there.
Substitution number 19, Owen McConnon replaced number 10, Ethan Fiorentini.
Yeah, confirmation of the change there. It's a kick out, goes long by Lockery. Up to go for it. Oh, wonderful fist there by Brian Madden. Drove the ball about 30 yards over and inside towards Connaughton. Connaughton now off to Brannigan. Brannigan fancies a run here, trying to go forward towards the 14-metre line, still go forward. Decides I'll pass it back out here towards the corner forward. Harlow hits it out to the left hand side and wide. It was close, it was very close, but the umpire was right at the back of it, and that chance goes a begging, and Caltra are staying in the game, Alan.
They are, yeah. There's a 2-point game, and Brannigan got on the ball into Harlow, and probably was an opportunity for Brian to pull the trigger, and he did. But the wides now from the opposite now, the time in the second half, Tommy, the wides are mounting up for Michaels. 5 wides for Michaels, and just the 2 at the moment for Caltra in the second half. But yeah, I think Michaels are really starting to miss the 2 boys around the middle at the moment, and the Michaels, they're really missing Conan and Gallagher. So look at Caltra getting fruition out of that at the moment.
Here's a long busting run by Oisin Butler for Caltra. He ran about 80 yards there, needed support, and the ball is turned over by St. Michael's, and here's the opportunity for them to go forward. Caltra had possession, they didn't get the pass away. Damien Connaughton, player free on the far side if he spots him. He has spotted him. He sends it inside towards Harlow. Harlow now on the cornerback. Stephen Kerr high, and Stephen Kerr out to the right hand side and wide. Caltra hit 6 wides in the first half. St. Michael's are suffering the same fate at the moment. They're creating their chances, Alan, but I said it earlier, Caltra are staying in this game, but they had a great opportunity there. What a run that was by Butler.
It was lung busting run, yeah, but you can see what happens when things everyone gets sucked in the forward play, and the next minute an opportunity for Michaels, and it's a bad kick out there by Luckery, unfortunately, and Michaels are on the attack here again. But yeah, the next 3 or 4 minutes going to be vital the way the county final is going to go today.
Caltra try and get in there. They've won a free as well. It's the small things that matter here, the small changes that happen. As here go Caltra. Shane Lockery in towards Kane.
Now here we go.
In towards the big full forward, but he's been marked by 2 in there. 2-1. The chances are always that the defence are going to get in there, and they're cute enough, St. Michael's. They know now that the long balls are going to come in time after time in the top of Sean Kane, and they're just keeping it there. But here go St. Michael's. Great chance here for Darragh O'Malley. Malley goes to ground. Play on, says the referee. The ball is pulled away from him. St. Michael's crowd gone cracked down in front of us. Maybe they have a point.
Yeah, that was kind of on the threshold, that one, all right, by Richard, but I think Yeah, it was a kind of double-handed tackle there coming from behind, and I think Michael's fans are agreed in relation to it. But look, it is what it is, and these are opportunities now, and both teams, as I said, coming down the final rate between 3 minutes gone, and we have 7 minutes left, and see what's going to happen.
Yeah, what's going to happen is St. Michael's are going to win that delivery that came in there and get themselves back into possession and trying to drive forward through Brian Harlow. Harlow goes to ground, the referee's going to go back, he's going to give it free. Thomas Murphy was standing in front of the referee there. It wasn't an awful lot, I don't think, but there was something happened that saw the St. Michael's player Brian Harlow go to ground. Thomas Murphy is going to call in Richard McNicholas, and this is a decision for Thomas Murphy and referee Richard McNicholas to make. The foul was already given. Well, what happened after the ball between the captain of Caltra, Ono Chiali, referee's going to call him over, and I would not be surprised at the body language of the linesman Thomas Murphy if it's a red card. You don't want to see it.
No, I think there was kind of hands to the face kind of emotion, but it depends what the interpretation of Richard and the linesman think at the moment. He's the hands to the head, the red is coming.
A red card for Ono Chiali, the captain of Caltra. How significant is that going to be? The foul was on Brian Harlow. Gabriel Naughton not happy with that decision. St. Michael's take the free. We stay with the action. Harlow going towards the 21-metre line. Thought about having a shot, but gets it back instead towards the full-back out the side of the field towards Damien Connaughton. Connaughton now turns back in around, goes inside, looking to try and find the ball back to Brian Harlow that he got from him a couple of moments ago. Harlow sells the dummy, drives forward, space opening up. Harlow still going forward. Shot goes out to the left hand side and wide. The right option was to fist the ball over the bar. Caltra are going to bring in a substitute as well, Ross Hannon, number 18. The clock says, Alan, 25 minutes gone, 5 minutes to go. It's a 2-point ball game, and it's a one-man advantage to St. Michael's. But how often have we seen the team with 14 turn the tide on the other side?
Yeah, you could see Caltra now really need to get leaders on the pitch and try and get this game by the scruff of the neck. But Connaughton there was tying with the Caltra lads, and he was holding it up, and Hurley got the opportunity, and probably at that stage a fisted over the bar, put them 3 up, would have given them an opportunity here to hold out the game. But Hurley was in hard luck with the shot from goal, and it adds up this wide tally for Michaels.
Long ball in towards Kane, who goes to ground, gets a touch to it. The referee says it's going to be a free in for a push from the back on the big Sean Kane. Robbie Green, 23, is going to come off for Caltra. On goes Ross Hannon. We're going to be back to a 1-point ball game here with the clock saying we've got about 4 minutes to go plus additional time. Big round of applause for Robbie Green as he goes off. He's done his business today for Caltra, put in a big shift. And
Caltra substitution number 18, Ross Hannon, replace number 23, Robbie Green.
Caltra warming up more subs as well, so it's a battle at the fittest. Michaels have a player lying on the ground in the middle of the field as well. Looks like Damien Connaughton has picked up something. It's energy sapping, it's absorbing, it's a thrilling replay as Alan Naughton puts the ball high up and over the bar, and Alan Naughton has got another free. 5 for him today, 9 points to 8. Are we looking at extra time, do you think?
I think we're looking at, dare I say at this time, this kick out could be vital, both sides, whoever's going to win it, but he sees Hurley here with an opportunity for Caltra. Here we go again now.
Here we go, Caltra win the kick out. Brilliant work, a chance at the equalisers dropped in for the 5th time today to the hands of the goalkeeper Stephen Daly, who will take them all day long. The kick was rushed. It was a rush of blood to the head. Caltra had bodies up there, they had time to get more onto it. Instead Michaels couldn't come away with it. 27-10 on the clock. St. Michael's leading by a point. There's nobody leaving Tuam Stadium early as Michaels go forward to Gavin Somerville in towards Brian Harlow, back in over the top towards Somerville. Oh, what an interception by Caltra. They got the ball away when the pass was on by St. Michael's. They need to offload it. Is there one more twist in this breathtaking county final replay here in Tuam Stadium in front of a huge crowd? Caltra come away with it. They lead by 10 points to 9. They're outside their own 45-metre line. It's in the hands of the substitute, the number 18, Ross Hannon. Long ball in towards the inside line. The referee has spotted a foul from where the ball lands. Caltra bring in number 17, Luke Cosgrove. For number 14, Shane Lockery. There's a free for Caltra. close to the sideline, 21 metres out from goal. Richard McNicholas tells Alan Nocton where it's going to be. 2 minutes left in this contest on my stopwatch, plus whatever will be added on. The fourth official down in front of us will tell us. Pat Potter is down there. Pádraig Dandy Kelly is down there as well. The board is left against the wall. That will inform us how much will be left. Sean Kane is putting the ball on the deck. He's going to kick it with his left foot into the goal down to our right hand side. It's an opportunity to level up the intermediate football final replay for 2024. This is a pressure kick from a very difficult angle. Here comes Kane, sends the ball on its way. It's high, it's up and it's over the bar. You won't see a good a kick as that anywhere. The pressure, the nerves, they didn't apply to Sean Kane.
No, he just stepped back there 3 or 4 steps, took a deep breath and let fly with the country left foot. A great kick, but in fairness to Caltra, Ross Hannon was instrumental in that score. He won the ball down in the corner backside, down here, run out in the corner and won it and got a ball again in the second time and won a free. So that made that ball there for Kane to get the free. So exciting times, 10 points each.
10 points each and 2 minutes of additional time will be added on at the end of full time. Oh, the ball has gone inside towards Connaughton. Is he pulled back? Play on, says the referee. The referee's going to give a free in the end. There's going to be a chance for the lead point again, and Caltra will probably have to do it all over again in the next couple of minutes and get the equaliser, because Gary Higgins or Brian Harlow with the right boot might just take this one to give St Michael's the narrowest of leads again. We're deadlocked at 10 points apiece, and Brian Harlow somewhere between the 21 and the 14, a little bit to the left of the post. It suits the right-footed kicker, and here is Harlow with the opportunity. Gets a few bows and a few whistles, kicks it in, kicks it up and over the bar. Michaels go back into the lead, and the point by Brian Harlow from that free is the difference right now between the sides as we're in additional time. 2 minutes of that to be added on. Caltra need to win the kick out and need to get the ball down the other end of the field. The kick out is short, but it's delivered good. The togs were pulled off one of the players there, and the referee says it's going to be a free out to Caltra. The tension, you could cut it with a knife here in Tuam Stadium. Caltra have possession, but they need to get it up the other end of the field. There's only 2 other players inside the 45-metre line. They're forced back. The pass goes towards the centre. It's in the hands of Owen Nocton. He's had a great game for the men in green today, and drills the ball over to another man, the cornerback Tommy Morrissey, who needs plenty of mentions after today's performance. Caltra in possession, but so are far out the field. The clock says we played 1 minute of the added on time. Can they get the ball inside? Can they just work it patiently to where they'll get a score? Alan Nocton is the man. They need to get on the ball. He's on the ball between the 14 and the 21-metre line, taking on his man. Still going, Alan Nocton with the opportunity. It's high.
Oh, great score
by Alan Nocton. They needed a score, they needed a hero. Alan Nocton took on the task and sent the ball up over the bar to send the Caltra supporters down in front of us into delirium here. The clock says we've got about 30 seconds left. Anyone to lose at this stage would be a tragedy, really, you'd feel. Thomas's or St Michael's trying to go forward in their blue jerseys. They're driving forward into the goal down to our left hand side. There's a little bit of space for Somerville. Gavin Somerville going to have a pop for the post. It's going to go out to the left hand side and wide, and maybe we are going to have extra time here and another bit of a long even in Tuam Stadium. We don't mind. It's been breathtaking, it's been honest, it's been hard, but it's been brilliant entertainment for those that paid in here. And if you're watching to us on stream, or if you're listening to us on Galway BFM, the play continues. We're not over yet. The ball breaks to the far side of the field. Owen Kern picks it up, gets it inside. There's one more chance for St Michael's. Here goes the shot. It's going to curl in. They've hit too wide in the space of 60 seconds. The players are on their feet. The supporters are just looking out at it here in disbelief. St Michael's led at one stage in the second half by 9 points to 5, but Caltra reduced to 14 men at the dismissal of Owen O'Kelly have somehow found the resilience, found it within themselves to come back and see it level at 11 points apiece. The kick out to come from Oran Lockery. The half full-time whistle should blow, and there it goes. And the saga will continue here in Tuam Stadium. Alan, I don't know how you could sum all that up. It was some second half.
It was riveting stuff, Tommy, in fairness, from end to end, and we have great scores. And in fairness to Caltra, they might have been in it earlier on, but they kind of, no more than the last day, they stuck in it, and they got the few scores in. And in fairness to Connaughton, when you want your main man up front to get a score for you, just at the vital time to try and get you another few minutes in the county final, he pulled the trigger and got a great score, and a Kane score as well. But in fairness to Michaels, it was a game of two halves really. They have one wide in the first half, and they're looking at the stats, they're looking at 8 wides there in the second half, the county final, and they're the kind of determined factors in this county final today.
Well, both sides will go in. We don't know how long they'll be in there, but they deserve to be in there as long as it takes. Our Galway Intermediate Football Championship replay has ended in a draw in Tuam Stadium. 11 points for St. Michael's, 11 points for Caltra. We're going to have a 10-minute break here in Tuam Stadium. It's tested the hearts of the strongest supporter here in Tuam Stadium. But don't go away, do come back to us. You won't miss a kick of the ball. We're taking the break from Tuam Stadium for in around 10 minutes. It's ended in a draw in the Intermediate Football Championship final replay. Caltra 11, St. Michael's 11.
QFinancial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrolment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
Q Financial, QFinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
Every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
now. All good.
This is the Garda notice with the owner of car 171G6989. It's a Nissan car. Please remove it immediately. That's 171G6989.
Thank you very much and welcome back. As we look out here, the debate at half-time. I'm going to bring in Kevin Dwyer there for a moment. Kevin, I suppose the big talking point was Caltra sending off in that second half of their captain, Nolan Kelly, and everybody in the stand here is talking about, can Caltra go back to 15?
Well, they have 15 players out in the field at the moment, Tommy, so that's the big question. Will it be 15? We'll have to wait and see, but there was a rule change coming in, and the rule change was it was going to be back to 14 if you lost a man. But whether that rule is in place now or not, we're not sure. So I think it will be 15 against 15.
Your thoughts on that first two halves of action here in Tuam Stadium? Of course, another draw, but a great passion from both sides.
A great passion from both sides, and an incredible score at the end from Alan Naughton. He's been the highlight of this intermediate championship for me so far, and really, truly, to pull out a score like that and give us this entertainment, it's absolutely magic.
Magic is the word. Kevin Dwyer describing what it's like here in Tuam Stadium. Caltra are out there, and everybody's got their calculators ready, bits of paper. They're chalking down the numbers that are out there to see how many will be allowed to play in this first period of extra time. But looking out there, Alan Kane, it's getting ever dark here in Tuam Stadium as well, and we wouldn't want to be going past the 2 periods of 10 minutes here.
No, Tommy, yeah, it is. I says there's a small bit of a darkness coming to Tuam Stadium, but in saying that, there's plenty of brightness in relation to the football and the excitement that's here in Tuam today. And apart from here, the down to is 14 against 15, so that's going to be a big advantage for Michaels. And like after the long hour the last day and another hour there, Caltra probably feel it a small bit down to go into this 2 periods of second half. But an exciting first match there, Tommy, and really looking forward to the extra time.
Yeah, 2 new lists of panel of players as well be given to the referee. Richard McNicholas to the linesman Thomas Murphy, and also out there as well the second linesman Paddy O'Griefa. So we're going to have a toss as well to see which way the sides will be playing at the start of this first period of extra time. You couldn't write the drama here in Tuam Stadium. We've had a wonderful intermediate football championship in general, and we've seen the final go to a replay and be level at the end of normal time. St. Michael's have won the toss, and it looks like they will play from left to right in this first half, or from right to left. We'll just see what way they're actually lining out now, as they have won the toss and they are playing from left to right in the first half. The Caltra goalie, Oren Lockery, had made his way down to the wrong goal. I think that's what kind of threw us off here, but we're ready and we're getting into the action here straight away. Who will be the champions later on this evening here in Tuam Stadium? Right now, the smart money may be on St. Michael's with the extra man, but let's see what happens. We'll bring you all the action. Referee Richard McNicholas throws the ball in the second half, or the first period of extra time is underway, and it's won by Caltra. Chance here now to send the ball in long towards Naughton. Again, he's out there, he takes the mark as well, Alan Naughton, and a chance into the scoring end of Pearse Stadium, or Tuam Stadium, and an opportunity for Alan Naughton to get a ball up and over the bar, as we welcome our listeners back on Galway Bay FM as well. Alan Naughton, who sent this game to extra time, has the chance, sends it in, and sends it right in over the black spot. And Caltra go into the lead, 12 points to 11. The 14 players of Caltra have seen Alan Naughton with that free put the ball high and over the bar, and I make that 7 points. I think we'll clarify that for you in a moment. That was the first minute of
First lead.
the first time they've led in the game as well. Thanks to Kevin Dwyer there for that. So it's 12 points to 11 for Caltra. Good start for them.
Yeah, great start, especially down with the numerical disadvantage. But yeah, Michaels will be looking to really capitalise on that advantage. And like as we said here, it was the first time they got an event ahead of the game, and Caltra looking to kind of push on up on that. But Michaels now with the kick out there have one ball back, and they're concentrating on it going from lateral here at the moment, just to kind of mind the ball and get a set up, and might probably look at a ball into Brannigan and knock inside Higgins inside.
So Michaels out around the middle have the extra man Cathal Mara coming forward for them. Spreads the ball wide to this side of the field towards Jack Brown, and Brown gets it inside. Michaels come back out with it again. This time Maher decides to try and give it to Owen McConnon. McConnon then off it goes. Michael's looking for the equaliser. It's a big balloon up in the air. It could go anywhere, this one. Keep your eye on the ball is the shout from both sides as it's won by Caltra, and coming out with it again there is the number 20 Owen Nocton. What a game he's had. St. Michael's have got another player down injured here. They are falling to pieces right now, the latter stages of the second half, and now we've got another injury down. They've lost a number of influential players so far in this game. They're going to have to warm up Stephen O'Reilly as well, but every one of these is eating into what St. Michael's strength was.
They are, yeah. We said earlier on the midfield has gone out now, and Fiorentina's gone off, and now Maher, cornerback, is going with an ankle injury, and it seems to be just there was no one in contact with him, just kind of fell over himself. But this could all lead, maybe giving a little boost for Caltra to get ahead in as I said, get a good lead in the second half.
They're in possession now, Alan, as they move forward to Mikey Mulrine. Mulrine driving forward. He was taken off, remember, in the second half. Going forward as he fouled. No play on, says the referee. Gets it off to Nocton. Nocton go for another one from out the field. It's up and over the bar. Caltra by 2 in Tuam Stadium. Alan Nocton with another point, and make that his 8th point of the contest. And that's a huge tally by any player in any final, and he's hit 8, and we've played just 2.5 minutes of the first period of extra time.
Yeah, you go back to Caltra in their heyday. Who had a cultural left foot for them? Mike Meehan, and here we are, Nocton in a county final, having 8 points scored. That was hit as sweet as you can hit on a county final day with a left foot, but Michael's up against it here now. Caltra have the small aid of a breeze, Tommy, so we'll see what Michael's do on the attack here.
Here goes the shot coming in from Dave Hurley. Again, it's ballooned in. It goes out to the left-hand side. It's a wide for Michaels. Caltra are guilty in the first half of normal time of hitting 6 wides, but it seems to have hit St. Michael's right now, who find themselves 2 points down in this replay here in Tuam Stadium, in the ever-darkening skies around Tuam Stadium. Ball over to the far side of the field. Oh, Michael Murray goes up for it. Full-back Ryan Madden went in underneath him. It's kind of a 50-50 one, Alan. I've seen them not given because Mulrine didn't hold on to the ball. Madden was just kind of going in underneath him.
He was, yeah. Mulrine got away with one there. I'd say kind of he was in the middle of the catching the high ball, and he was caught underneath but landed awkwardly. But he got the advantage of the free. And look at Caltra, as I said, we've gone first 2 points here ahead, and with the 4 minutes on the clock in the first half of extra time. So the Caltra are all legs at the moment, Tommy.
Yeah, they look the fresher after coming out after the 10-minute break or thereabouts. They've given the ball away here. There goes to ground. Referee spotted a foul on Gary Higgins. And Caltra, a couple of players in there as well. Gary Higgins gone to ground. The referee's going to talk to Luke Cosgrove of Caltra, but Higgins gets back up again. St. Michael's want to take the free quickly. Richard McNicholas says you'll have to come back because it was a little bit too fast. And right now we're going to watch the free being retaken, and the ball is gone to the centre towards Jack Brown. 13 points for Caltra, 11 points for St. Michael's. If you're just joining us here, we're in the first period of extra time and St. Michael's are on the attack. The ball is in towards Harlow. Harlow thought about the shot off the left, was forced back out. The ball comes back and Sean Kane is there for Caltra to intercept. He looks up, he's got a man in the middle. It's Alan Nocton. It's 2-on-4. Nocton now is just going to try and carry the ball himself, trying to go past Somerville. Turns back inside, and Somerville does the job. Gets the ball away. Nocton trying to get in there again. The bodies are tired, the legs are weary, but Michaels have the ball. Alan Nocton, on any other given day, would probably have been able to carry that 30-40 yards, but the energy has been sapped out of these players.
It has, yeah. As I said, Somerville did outstanding there in relation to his interpretation of not giving away a free. If he gave away a free, then at that time it would have been detrimental for Michaels. But it was great defending, and Nocton had a chance, but unfortunately it didn't work out for him. But Somerville is on the attack here for Michaels.
Yeah, wanted to have a go at it, holds on to the ball. The referee said he's overcarried it. There's no doubt about the Caltra supporters right now. The noise is deafening here, and Darragh McCabe, who wasn't able to start the game, was injured last week, is going to come in for Caltra.
Yeah,
what a change that is.
Yeah, it's going to be a big plus. His knee is heavily bandaged. We thought last week he's probably looking at an ACL injury, but in fairness to him, on a county final day, you're looking for your players to come out and give you a cause to the club in your parish. But there mustn't be a one in North Galway, Haskell, Fohan and Caltra today. They're all here in Tuam Stadium, Tommy.
The noise is unreal. The atmosphere is even better. And we're gone over 6 minutes in the first period of extra time, and Caltra somehow have found a 2-point advantage, and they have possession of the ball as well out around the middle. As they drive forward now, the cornerback Tommy Morrissey looks as fresh as he did at the start of the game. Gets the ball to the centre. But Caltra are playing a little bit of a dangerous play there. Could have been penalised maybe for a pick off the ground, but the referee says play on, and a high tackle by Brian Madden in there. And if we look at this, Alan, St. Michael's have the extra man, but they look like that they have actually only 14 themselves, because the energy has been totally drained out of them. They look like in normal time that they were heading to a victory in this repair. They led 11 points to 10. Time is almost up before Nocton's equaliser, and right now we have to say the fresher and the more determined side out there are the lads in green.
They are, and the detrimental thing here for St. Michael's, I think, I'm looking at the team sheet here, you're looking at Conal Gallagher, Dave Cunnan, Ethan Ferentini, Frank Daly. Their 4 most experienced probably players have gone off for Michael. This is the time in the county final where you need your experienced players, but Caltra are full of legs and movement here at the moment.
Lovely ball in, sorry Alan, towards Sean Kane, just didn't get there. There was a ball hit in over the top from Owen Nocton, and Caltra somehow have got the ball back down the front of us, close to the sideline. Referee says that's a free. It's going Caltra's way, Alan, no matter what you say.
It is, and when the tide goes against you in a county final, Tommy, it's awful hard to get that. And the crowd and everything is really behind them here. And as I said, county final days are to be won, and Caltra had got a sniff of it here. And I played against one in 2003 when they got a sniff of a county final. We were a few points up, and they came back at us hard, and they grounded out, won a big victory. But they're having an opportunity here now. They can get the sniff of a county final, and Kane is coming out here for a 45.
We mentioned Tommy Morrissey gets a huge round of applause and goes off cornerback. The tank is empty for Tommy Morrissey, but he's side lead by 2, and they're going to bring back in number 23 Robbie Green. So a great amount of changes right throughout the park. There's a 45 here for Sean Kane. Remember, he got a great point as well to level it up at 10 points apiece in normal time. Kane, 2 steps back, drills it in. Will it curl enough for Rowan? Unfortunately, it had plenty of distance, but that's not quite the accuracy. And the clock says 8 minutes to go, or 8 minutes gone, 2 to go to the first end of the first period of extra time. Kick out, won by St. Michael's, just about. Now they can work it forward. They need to score before the end of this. It's 13 points for Caltra, 11 points for St. Michael's, and the ball driven up towards the 45 metre line on our right hand side. Moving forward is the reintroduced Ethan Fiorentini. Fiorentini inside, here's a good ball, chance here, first goal chance maybe, is that the shot? That comes back in, the goal chance, it's in the back of the net. It's in the back of the net. The umpires are waving the flags, but when they call in the referee, the goal has gone down to Stephen O'Reilly. Stephen O'Reilly, Caltra pleading that the ball was in the square. The goal is going to be given. It's a goal, and we mentioned how important a goal would be. It's gone to the number 26, Stephen O'Reilly for St. Michael's, and that is a crucial score with a minute to go of normal time. Michael's have got a goal to lead 111 to 13. It's all happening.
It is, yeah. That's a massive major for Michaels. They just needed really that 1 minute extra time to play in here. The tide had turned against them, but in fairness, that they grinded it out, and Riley was just in the right place, the right time, edge of the square, and banged into the back of the net.
Yeah, they got their chance and they took it, and they lead by a point. There's a foul here. Foul on the number 4, Ryan Hennelly. Ryan takes it quick. It's now time for Caltra to try and get an equalising score before the end. In it goes towards Mikey Mulryan. Mulryan goes down over it. The referee says no foul. Still trying to get to it is Mikey Mulryan. Eventually he does. He's held up his foul. It's going to be a free in to Caltra. Listen to the noise in Tuam Stadium. A free in, albeit just inside the 45 metre line. Who's got the energy to kick this? There's no one rushing to take it. Alan Nocton comes out to try and take it. It's going to take every ounce of energy to kick this from just inside the 45 metre line.
Yeah, as he approached the ball there, he was doing a fair bit of huffing and trying to get energy, extra oxygen into him to get this effort over the bar. This is a massive score now for Connaughton to get the boy team level into the second period of extra time. So you get the opportunity here. He looks nonchalantly at the scoreboard, but just the post.
Knocked in from a little bit further than he should have been. Into Sean Kane. Kane tried to send the dummy. The ball comes back outside. Picked up. The referee's going to give a free in. Caltra get away with it. St. Michael's were pleading with the referee and the linesman this side the field about the distance that Alan Nocton took on that kick.
Yeah, look at it.
But ultimately, it fell to the right man inside. He tried the dummy, it didn't work.
It did.
Caltra got the free.
It wasn't the right opportunity to go practically in a dummy inside there now with about 12 lads around them. But look at they got their break now. Nocton's going to have this one to bring it back level at first period extra time.
Here goes Nocton. Kicks it high, kicks it up and over the bar. 9 points for Alan Nocton. And his side are being brought back to level pegging by that. There's a bit of booing going on out there as well. You hear the shouts of Michaels in the background. Caltra supporters getting behind their side as well. The officials go to the middle of the field. St. Michael's go down to our left hand side. Caltra go to our right. We'll have a short break here while they do that, but I suppose for entertainment value for a neutral, it's as good as what you'll get at intermediate grade.
You're getting value for your buck here, and in fairness, it has been a very open game, and I suppose Michaels are kind of booing there, the referee in relation to some of the decisions, but in fairness, they've come around Michaels and they've rallied well, and they're level here, I suppose, with that goal. But you can hear the crowd now, Caltra roaring. It's really getting the boisterous here. It's like a Premiership game here, Tommy, in Tuam Stadium. So we'll see how things rock and roll here in the last period of extra time.
Well, the crowd are having a right great battle here. St. Michael's and Caltra. Caltra started, I think, just a couple of minutes ago. Michael's answered back, and it is brilliant to see. The flags are waving, the blue and white, the green and white. We're going to have to try and get a winner somehow here. It really is edge of the seat stuff here. The next score or two are going to be crucial in this game. And will it be Owen O'Kelly or Dave Conan? Both of them not playing at the moment. Kelly shown a red card. Conan injured in the second half of normal time. The referee is going over talking to one of the Caltra officials as well. I'm not quite sure what that bit is about. Down to our right hand side, having a word with the man, the black cap. A red card to one of the Caltra backroom team down beside us. So
I don't know, is it Gabriel Nocton maybe, possibly the manager of Caltra? No, it's not Gabriel, no. I think they're kind of disputing in relation to possibly the St. Michael's goal. I think that's the issue they're having with it, and Corey Kelly's brought their nose to Richie McNicholas, and one of the mentors for Caltra has got the sideline. So in fairness, the mentors on the sideline have been spot on, and look, we're about to throw in for the last 10 minutes.
Well, Michaels are away first from their huddle. Caltra still in it together, so that Caltra official will be making his way up to the stand down in front of us. As Caltra get a big round of applause as they come back in for the second period of extra time.
Yeah, I suppose Caltra got 3 points there in that first period of extra time, where the only score Michaels got was that 3-pointer, but it is the difference. I suppose we're looking at the next two scores going to be massive into where this championship final is going to end up. Is it going to end up in the blue and white of the city of St. Michael's, or out in the countryside of in Caltra? But Kerry's could be hopping tonight if Caltra do get this over the line, but we'll see how things transpire in the next few minutes.
We've got a substitute here as well on number 11. Mikey Mulryan is on for Craig Nocton. I think that was a change just being flashed up in front of us. So here we go. The second period of extra time is underway as Sean Kane goes to ground there. Is looking for a free. The referee has given the free to St. Michael's, and they have the opportunity. Remember, they have the extra man as well since the dismissal of Sean O'Kelly. But St. Michael's looking for the lead score at the start of the second half. 14 points for Caltra, 1 goal and 11 for St. Michael's. As they drive forward now over on the far side. We did say next score or two is crucial here in this Intermediate Football Championship replay. Extra time, the second period being played here of 10 minutes, and it's St. Michael's in possession. Drive the ball out towards the 45-metre line again, and they'll go back all the way towards Brian Madden. Madden now in possession, looking to work it forward off to Owen or to Eamon Brannigan. Brannigan now back out the field, it goes towards Somerville. Somerville close to the sideline here, has space in front of him if he wants to use it. Still going forward, back goal, however, towards Eamon Brannigan. Brannigan sends the ball over to the far side. Brannigan has scored 5 points in this county final replay, and St. Michael's are happy enough to take it easy, steady up and move forward now through Brian Madden. Madden gives it off towards Eamon Brannigan. Brannigan again looking to drive forward, but he's been pushed out by the Caltra defence as a couple of players go to ground. The tiredness and the heaviness in the legs setting in on both sides. Damien Collison now for St. Michael's. Inside towards Brian Madden. I spoke to his mother at half time. She said she don't know if she can watch the second half, but she's still down there in front of us. Out it goes then as far as Brian Harlow. Harlow, crossfield ball over towards the unmarked number 18, Jack Brown on the far side. 1 point could be crucial in this extra time period as the ball goes to Eamon Brannigan. Doesn't have the space to go for the point from out that far. Inside it goes then towards Dave Hurley, wearing 31. Dave now still going forward, driving it over towards the far side, looking for a bit of space. He gives it back then in turn towards Owen McConnon. Owen McConnon shot is high, and Owen McConnon shot is out to the left hand side and wide. Unbelievable.
Yeah, there's plenty of play there, Michael's, in relation to minding the ball, and I suppose you're looking for Gary Higgins and Ian Brannigan getting them opportunities, and unfortunately for Michael's, they put that one wide, but Caltra looking to win this kick out now is going to be vital.
Over goes to the far side. Oh, brilliantly caught by Owen Nocton. How many times has he done that today, Owen Nocton, as he picks that one up? Caltra now still in possession. Nocton driving forward, gets a little bit of a pass off the shoulder. Still ball going here now, over to the far side towards the inside line. Chance here, fisted effort, it's high, it's up and it's over the bar. The fisted effort comes from the man making his way out the field to turn around in a moment. We'll get a number on the back of the Caltra man. The man wearing number 18, Ross Hannon, brought into the action, has given Caltra the lead again. 15 points to 111. What a run by the man wearing number 20. That was Owen Nocton to get that ball forward for them. We've played 2.5 minutes of the second period of extra time. St. Michael's in possession on the far side. 15 points to 1 goal and 11. Michael's looking for right now will be an equaliser. Ball inside, oh, was nearly intercepted there by the corner forward. Keelan Murray got a hand to it, but somehow the ball found its way to the St. Michael's man, and Michael's now outside the 45 metre line. Ball to Somerville. Somerville now looking to offload it to Brannigan. Brannigan needs support.
You're going to pull it here, pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger, it's high, it's curling in. It's a beautiful shot by Eamon Brannigan that levels it up once again. 15 points to 112. Eamon Brannigan with his 6th point of the county final has done that in the 13th minute. We've got 7 to go. 15 points to 112. Some great scores, Alan.
Brilliant. Even Hannon scored there now. He used his intelligence there, coming along, and he fisted the ball at the right opportunity, put the ball over the bar, and in turn Michael's won the kick out and getting the ball into the main man Brannigan. He nonchalantly put it over the bar. Great scores. 2 great scores in the second period of extra time.
We're giving into Owen Nocton. Nocton to Alan Nocton. For advantage being played, and Caltra will get a free. Caltra have got a free. Well, 40 metres or thereabouts from the post. Alan Nocton will be the favourite maybe to take this. Soft free is what they're saying down in front of us, but you earn what you get.
You do, yeah. If you get on the ball, you get the opportunities, and Richard is stating there that they were coming in slapping. They're an incorrect tackle. It wasn't inappropriate, but Nocton has a chance here now to put his side ahead, and things are getting really heated both on the crowd and on the sideline here in Tuam Stadium.
Here goes Nocton then. Outside the D, off the left. Strikes it in. Not enough of purchase on it, is there? The goalkeeper takes it. The legs are weary right now. And Stephen Daly, for the 6th or 7th time today, has taken the ball that's dropped short. But he's been pinned back into his own corner over there by Caltra. And somehow Owen Kern is there to get it off towards Connaughton and drive the ball forward. Michael's now going search for the lead score. Ball kicked inside. Is there a foul? There is. Referee has spotted it. There'll be a free inside, and Michaels have the opportunity to go ahead themselves in extra time.
Yeah, and Murray just needs to be patient there. He the side's advantage over his man, and he put a pull of the jersey there and give away a silly free and detrimental in a county final like that. So Brian Harlow's getting the opportunity to put Michael's one up, and the crowd here were delighted with that free that Richard had given to Nocton. Actually, Higgins is going to take over the duties here and handle try and get them ahead in the second period of extra time.
Yeah, Gary Higgins with 5 minutes gone, 5 minutes to go, has an opportunity to put St. Michael's into the lead. Here he goes, strikes it in, puts them into the lead, 113 to 15 points. Gary Higgins with the free, made no mistake. 15 minutes have gone, so we got 5 of the 20 left. Michael's lead by 113 to 15.
And we have another sub coming in there, Eamon Donald coming on for Jack Brown to give a great service there for Michael's while he's in there. So again, kick-outs now, everything is vital at this stage. We're coming down the last 4 minutes of the extra time.
Yeah, Caltra, you feel need to get possession from this kick-out. Trailing by a point, they decide to go long out to the far side of the field. They go up to go for it, the ball breaks down. St. Michael's have it. Caltra player feels he's back, he's got a knock. But here goes St. Michael's looking to maybe wrap this up. You feel another point could be enough to deny Caltra after what has been a super game of football. Lovely ball inside now towards Harlow. Harlow off the right, will put 2 between the sides if he gets this. He puts it up and over the bar. 114 to 15. Brian Harlow, who didn't start for St. Michael's, has got a point. That's put 2 between the sides. And the weary legs of Caltra might just get a little bit heavier as they trail by 2 points, but they've won the kick out. It's a 2-point ball game. Players go to ground. Referee going to come over and have a word as well with the St. Michael's player. That is the man wearing number 28, Darragh O'Malley, into the book of referee Richard McNicholas. Tying now very much in favour of 50-man St. Michael's, not in favour of Caltra, who are 14 players and trail by 2 points. Is there to be another twist in this tale? As that ball is driven forward, but it's dragged there by Somerville. Somerville comes away with it out to this side of the field, into the centre towards Eamon Brannigan, a super player with 6 points to his name, all from play in the county final, and that in itself is a huge factor. That's why St. Michael's lead by 2. They're on the cusp of seeing this out with 2.5 minutes to go. They've got an extra player that can hold on to the ball. There's no need to score anything else. As long as Caltra don't score, Michael's will be champions. Brian Harlow, he's had a point. Gary Higgins has had a point. And Eamon Brannigan has had a point. That's all in this second period of extra time. Ross Hannon with the only response for Caltra. And St. Michael's are going to play keep ball for as long as they like. 8 minutes are gone on the clock. Over on the far side, Brian Madden has it. Here go St. Michael's around the middle, holding on to the ball. Eamon Brannigan. They don't need to do anything else, Alan.
They don't. Numerical advantage here is making a big play for Michaels. They have the ball there for the last 90 seconds, and Caltra hadn't put the ball now. They've just been over carrying there. The referee's giving a decision, but you can see the legs are starting to carry a small bit on Caltra, and they're just not getting efficiency in the attacking and pushing up and squeeze up on them. But they need to get numbers up now. They need a goal before it's now or never for Caltra to get back into the senior status of the Galway Championship next year.
We're going to have 2 added on minutes as well at the end of a minute and a half more, I make it. So about 3 minutes to go. Caltra in possession, close to the sideline, down the side of the field. The referee says that's a foul. Gary Higgins takes the ball off. The Caltra player was on the ground. 1:14 for St. Michael's. Caltra 15 points. Is there time for 2 points, Alan?
I don't think so, no. It's going to have to be a major. There's only 2 points to say to be on the way out for the red gap, maybe for myself later on, Tommy. But no, Caltra need to get a goal here to win this game and get back into the senior status. But Michael's have numerical advantage and they're holding up here.
Here goes the corner back, however, for Caltra. Driving through, takes the shot, gets a deflection. It comes back. The ball is in there, it's to be won. St. Michael's, that ball could have ended up anywhere. It was destined for the bottom of the corner of the net. Had it got a flick on it, ball close to the sideline, it's gone out for 45, and the ball will be driven in the house, round the house once again. That could easily have nestled in the corner of the net.
It could have. One of the defenders just took out a knee there for St. Michael's, and they got an opportunity. And yeah, it was an important block. The goalkeeper wouldn't have known much about it, but the goalkeeper, Luke, is going to take this 45 and see what's going to happen. I was watching him there beforehand. He's going to block it in, or just he's gone short for the ball, maybe looking high in around the square now. Here's damage.
Here it goes in around the house. Sean Kane goes up for it. The ball breaks down. Kane has it. He's trying to get it away. It's on the ground. Caltra can't get to it. There's too many blue jerseys back there, and St. Michael's will come away with it and win a free back in their own full back line, and that could be ultimately that. We're in the added on time. Caltra did get the ball forward. They did have a chance to lob it in around the house. There was too many blue jerseys in there. Michael's have the free. They're in no hurry to take it. They lead here by 114 to 15 points. It's a belter, as they say, of a game here. They finished at 11 points all after normal time.
Maybe, Tommy, in hindsight, like maybe they'd be better off to take that 45, take the score, and maybe pressurise the kick out and see could they win it back.
Well, here goes St. Michael's. They're over on the far side with men over. They lead by 2. They could see it out right here now. The lights are going out on Caltra's tilt at trying to win this intermediate championship, but they're brightening up for St. Michael's. Here goes the ball inside. Another opportunity. Will it go for goal? They fist the ball up and over the bar. And St. Michael's got 3 points ahead when it matters most. The ball is kicked over the bar, I think, by the goal scorer, was it?
Yes, Stephen Riley.
The goal scorer has got that. Stephen O'Reilly has got the point. Michaels are saying blow it up, but there'll be one more play maybe for Caltra. 115 to 15 points. Richard McNicholas looks at his 2 watches. Is he happy enough? Has he seen enough? Caltra want him to play on. The crowd are on their feet down in front of us in the brand new Joe O'Toole stand. What a facility it is. But right now the blue and white flags are blowing around us. The Caltra ones are at half mast for the moment. The ball is drilled in long. Can Caltra get their hands on it?
Whoever wins it.
The referee blows the full-time whistle, does he? He's got the whistle to the mouth. He does blow the full-time whistle. It's all over. St. Michael's are the champions in a marathon of a county final.
Yeah, look, it has been a great championship, intermediate championship sponsored by Peter Kern. And as I said, Michael's, I suppose, Tommy, in hindsight, throughout the year have been worthy champions. But Caltra didn't go down without a battle as they usually do. And fairness to them, they stuck with Michael's all through this game. And unfortunately, at the time, Caltra got an opportunity to go 2 points up in extra time. But that goal was the killer for Caltra, really. Steve Riley got the opportunity and stuck it away. And again, he was the match winner there with the 1-1 in extra time.
Early in the commentary we said how important, how crucial a goal could be, and it turned out that the goal for St. Michael's is the winning score.
Yeah, look at it was the winning score, and you can see there 115 to 15 tells the story of it. Caltra, as I said, went 2 points up and the goal came back, brought them back to put them 1 point up again. But yeah, look at Caltra died with their boots on there, and St. Michael's again they had a few lads that weren't on the team. The big midfielders had to go off, but again they showed great heart, great battle to get the ball into the back of the netting and we get a championship win. So I see Pádraig Kelly is already there, and Pádraig Kine to hand out the cup to the winners, St. Michael's, who deserve over this year's intermediate championship.
I'm going to bring in Kevin Dwyer as well. Kevin, what a game. What a finish, and ultimately came down to that winning goal.
Yeah, it was absolutely heroic effort from both teams. One of the most wonderful games I've seen in Tuam Stadium. Intermediate level has been providing this all year. Top quality players, the likes of Alan Naughton, Gary Higgins, and we saw Eamon Brannigan there today. Wonderful score. Absolutely the commitment of both teams. They were dying on their feet out there, both sides, and they gave it everything. I think the sending off might have been the big difference because, Caltra were out on their feet at the end, 14 against 15. It was too much to sustain in that extra time. The goal was a bit messy, but it was taken, and that was the difference. I think on the day that Michaels took their scores, they were more economical. Caltra had a lot of wides, a lot of balls that dropped short in around the goalie, and really and truly you have to make every score count, make every effort count. Didn't happen for Caltra today, but they're young and they'll be back, and there's no doubt about it, they're an up and coming team. But congratulations to Michaels. I think they just in the end were the deserved winners.
A number of the media here were tasked as well with the selection of the Galway BFM man of the match, and I think from looking down to the sideline there, one man that was in contention anyway is Eamon Brannigan, 6 points from playing the county final. I suppose there's lots more as well.
Yeah, well, when you look at the other side, I thought Owen Naughton and Alan Naughton had superb games for Caltra, and if Caltra had won it, you'd be looking at one of them taking it. But from the point of view, I thought even at the end there, Eamon Brannigan, when the ball was, there was an attack at the very end, and Eamon Brannigan was back in his own full back line. He won the ball, he was coming out with it like a hare, he was dominating, and he won a free out, and that was crucial, and I think he showed that leadership all day. And some of the scores that he got, Tommy, were absolutely out of the sky. Wonderful stuff. So I think Eamon Brannigan was deservedly the man of the match.
Yeah, superb performance by Eamon Brannigan. But as Kevin alluded to there, plenty of more players as well on both sides stood out today. They played football, I suppose, the way it should be played. We did have a sending off, unfortunately. That was the only downside to anything that we saw out there today, Alan. And ultimately, the Intermediate Football Championship sometimes is the people say it's second fiddle and it's not really given the amount of press or the amount of praise that it deserves, but I think today it was shown there that it's a really high standard of football.
It was, and when they paid their few pounds to come into Tunes Stadium today, got real value for money, and the standard of football and the scores today, both from both sides, both Nocton, Higgins and Brannigan, extraordinary scores, and that's what people come and pay their few pound to see, that the examples of Gaelic football played in true spirits. And I said there wasn't one really main belt in the whole game. It was true, honest, hard fought football, and Michaels did just sneak it just at the end, and they'll be very happy and enjoy the celebrations tonight inside the city of Galway.
They won the intermediate title in 2008, Alan. They went on to play in the All-Ireland series where they lost the All-Ireland final to another team called St. Michael's. The only downside to this now is that the replay is that the championship is on next weekend, the Connacht Championship. They picked up a lot of injuries. There has to be a bit of celebrating done as well. So, you've been in this situation before where, your county goes into your provincial very quickly, but I'm sure they won't worry about it tonight anyway.
No, they won't, and I suppose, look, you have to enjoy these things. That's the big thing. Like, it's a very hard thing to do for intermediate to come up to senior, and like you could be clawing at the intermediate championship there for a number of years trying to get up there, but once you're up there you have a fighting chance. But Michaels, in fairness to them, they came down last year and they can bounce back up again, and they've done very well. So yeah, look, it's a big turnaround, and I suppose they'll be looking at Gallagher and Conan to come back in the next day. Hopefully them injuries aren't as severe as we think, and there will be a big force to reckon if they get their full team back in action again.
The cup is about to be presented down in front of us to the St. Michael's captain, Dave Conan, and we'll leave the mics on here maybe, but we're going to be probably drowned out by the sound here. It's all over here in Jones Stadium after an absorbing contest. St. Michael's have won out the game by that crucial goal on a final scoreline of 115 to 15 points after extra time. My sincere thanks to Alan Kane on co-commentary today, a fantastic job, to Kevin Dwyer who got us going in Jones Stadium as well, and to Johnny Murphy on camera. We're going to take leave of you here, but the Peter Curran Electrical Championship has been won by St. Michael's, the city side, on a final scoreline of 115 to 15 points. But from here in Jones Stadium, until we talk again, a very goodbye.
Have the camera for tomorrow.
Today, Caltra. The on Carnage Ogden on Sound Show Parkchan, August a new freshen, Major Go Erden. Fishy Inkok Arfad, because Jimmer Sheet Inkok freshen. I want to congratulate both teams on the magnificent performance they gave both last Saturday and again today. And the only thing that we missed today was that we didn't go to penalties. So
we didn't miss that.
I want to acknowledge the referees, Gerald Owen last week and Richard McNichols today, and their other officials. And I also want to acknowledge all our other referees who referee their games right throughout the championship. And as both teams and both clubs know, this intermediate championship is a really competitive championship. Before I forget, I wish St. Michael's the very best of luck in the Connacht Championship next week. I also want to thank the Jones Stadium Committee for the magnificent condition it's in, despite all the games that have been played here over the last few months. I now come to our sponsor. The sponsor of the Intermediate Championship is, I think, a well-known St. Michael's man, Peter Curran Electrical. And I think it's safe to say that he's over the moon after this victory. And I'd ask Peter now to present the Man of the Match award to the St. Michael's number 14, Eamon. And I want to acknowledge Peter Curtin and the Curtin family. They have been great sponsors over the years, GA sponsors, both at club and county level. So we want to acknowledge that. So again, I want to acknowledge and thank the supporters of both clubs who have attended last week and here again today. You know, they gave great support. We had 3 tremendous games and played in a magnificently sporting manner. So I think we acknowledge that as well. So, Nilmoran, Leroy, Anish, Raw and Curtin of Rono, Curtin, Sean O'Cutcher, the John Cotter Memorial Cup, which is presented annually to the winners of the Intermediate Championship. So, the 2... David Cannan and Owen Kern, joint captains.
What do you think it is?
Take your time!
First and foremost, lads, I want to send my commiserations to Caltra. Look, it was 2 unbelievable games. You're some team. Not only are you good footballers, but you have plenty of character, and you can't buy that. And look, it won't be long before you're up senior again. And thanks again to all our support here. The mothers, the catering committee, fucking everyone.
I'd say he meant to mention the wives, the mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, and everyone, friends as well. That'll be a tough one to follow, I'd say. But Chad, unbelievable support so far this year. Just want to highlight that and say a huge thanks to everyone. It's a massive commitment for everyone, not only the players, the management, but everyone in the club. And we'll try to mention a couple of them now, if we can. In terms of the mothers and the wives, we'd like to thank the catering crew headed by Martina. You weren't long getting us out with cups of tea, sandwiches, and all the bits and bobs after all the league games and beyond. So thanks a million for that. It doesn't go. We'd like to say a big thanks to Maeve Gacken and Nicole Shaw for their help and their expertise in terms of nutrition and that side of things. They've been brilliant all year, so thanks a million. We're getting rushed here by Eamon. It's going not for the first time, so I better say go on. We'd also like to say thanks to the Stats Committee headed by Sean Neville, Gav Hayes and all the boys. They're doing brilliant. Brilliant in all your stats all year, so thanks a million. Number one to me to call Rico a fitness guru, and we were saying thanks to him, but he was more of a torture merchant after the run we were doing there on the track during the year. So thanks a million, Rico. You're a brilliant club man. In terms of the backroom team, Kevin Tormey has been absolutely brilliant all year. A really positive figure and a really liked guy in the dressing room. So thanks a million, Kevin. You've been fantastic. In terms of S&C as well, the train station have been brilliant. We were there in January a couple of times a week doing the gym, and we've been there all year, even with the recovery sessions, the ice baths and the sauna. So great operators. Thanks a million, the train station lads. It'd be remiss not to mention one of the best club men we have, Pat Padden, brilliant bronze man. It's been said that every club needs a Pat Padden, but we're glad we have the real one. So. Dave Mullally has been absolutely fantastic in I'd say he's been inundated this week with lads after last week, a few injuries, and just he's always finding time for us, whether it's 7 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock at night. So thanks a million, David. Big thanks as well to John Kenny and the players fund lads. We haven't been short of a few bob when it's been needed this year, and it really went a long way, so it doesn't go underappreciated. Thanks a million, lads. He got a warm welcome already, but an unbelievable servant to the club and a great man, Peter Kern. I hope you can relish as much as we will this one, Pete. So, and then, last but not least, we'd like to mention the management team with Bomber, Pete Tormey, Mike Octor, and Mark Band, lads. John, I was leaving John Rowan till last, but there's plenty of words to be said by the lads, but we'll leave it till maybe later to talk about them. Bomber will have a few words of his own. So thanks a million.
We'll see everyone in Westside at 5 p.m.
Yeah!
One, two, four. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 100.
Please take your time now, get out of the stand and everybody say
Financial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrolment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
Q Financial, qfinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
Every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
Frank Daly trying to get it to him, and Brannigan thought about the shot. He's outside the D, takes the shot. This is the opening score of the...
just outside the D, but Caltra had opportunities, but here's another one into Kane to see what's going to happen here.
Here's Kane off the left, it's high, it's up and it's over the bar. Is Fionn Cruz off to Brannigan, looking for the lead once again. It's high, it's up, and it is over the bar. Here's the move by St. Michael's. They're trying to open up the Caltra defence. The shot comes in left-footed. That's one is high, and again it's over the bar. But Michaels now will try somewhere to find a pocket of space. Conal Gallagher has found a bit of space, drives it in and drives it high and up and over the bar. Play on, says the referee. They recycle it back, and Brannigan will go off the left this time. It's high, it's a super strike in towards Conan with the reverse hand pass back to Brannigan, and Brannigan off the left from out the field. Brannigan high, and Brannigan 25 minutes of this first half. Alan Octon looking for another score off the left boot. It's high, it's gone in, and it's gone up and over the bar. Good look by him to Alan, back to Owen on the 21 metre line, going to go for a score. Owen Octon, it's high, it's in, and it's gone up and over the bar. It's a super score. As Dave Conan looks like to me that he may not be playing much longer as the shot comes in from Eamon Brannigan. It's a belter of a point. In possession, good work here. Here's a bit of space now for Gary Higgins. Gary Higgins off the left, hits it high, hits it over the bar. Just about 10 metres in from the 45, so 35 out. That's dropped short. Kane goes in there, however, and Sean Kane does what he does.
On the forward run again.
Here's Owen O'Kelly, the captain, outside the D, looking for a score, dropping it in. It's high, it's up and over the bar. You don't want to see it.
No, I think there was kind of hands to the face kind of emotion, but it depends what the interpretation of Richard and the linesman think at the moment. He's the hands to the head, the red is going.
A red card for Owen O'Kelly, the captain of Caltra. This is a pressure kick from a very difficult angle. Here comes Kane, sends the ball on its way. It's high, it's up and it's over the bar. Gets a few bows and a few whistles, kicks it in, kicks it up and over the bar. Michaels go back into the lead. And the point by taking on his man. Still going, Alan Octon with the opportunity. It's high.
Great
score. Over the bar by Alan Octon. The resilience found it within themselves to come back and see it level at 11 points apiece. The kick out to come from Warden Lockery. The half full-time whistle should blow, and there it goes. And the saga will continue here in Tuam Stadium. Allen, the second half, going forward as he fouled. No play on, says the referee. Gets it off to Nocton. Nocton go for another one from out the feed. It's up and over the bar. Moving forward is the reintroduced Ethan Fiorentini. Fiorentini inside. Here's a good ball. Chance here. First goal chance maybe. Is that the shot? That comes back in. The goal chance. It's in the back of the net. It's in the
back level at first period extra time.
Here goes Nocton. Kicks it high. Kicks it up and over the bar. 9 points for Alan. Shoulder. Still ball going here now. Over to the far side towards the inside line. Chance here. Fisted effort. It's high. It's up and it's over the bar. To Brannigan. Brannigan needs support.
Going to pull it here. Pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger. It's high. It's curling in. It's a beautiful shot by Eamon Brannigan. Opportunity to put St. Michael's into the lead. Here he goes. Strikes it in. Puts them into the lead. One side now towards Harlow. Harlow off the right. Will put two between the sides if he gets this. He puts it up and over the bar. Doing this intermediate championship, but they're brightening up for St. Michael's. Here goes the ball inside. Another opportunity. Will it go for goal? They fist the ball up and over the bar. Can Caltra get their hands on it? St. Michael's wins it. The referee blows the full-time whistle, does he? He's got the whistle to the mouth. He does blow the full-time whistle. It's all over. St. Michael's are the champions in a marathon of a county final.
Yeah, look.